6'3", 210 quarterback, and just can really sling it around. They're a really well-coached football team. They look really good on the hoof when you see them down there. I walked around and watched them warm up, and it's going to be a tough matchup for the Tigers tonight.
It is going to be a tough matchup, and I tell you what, we're going to talk about that. We've got one of the best quarterbacks in the state that we're going to see tonight. Benedictine, we'll get some words from Coach Schweitzer on that, and then also talk a little bit about where the Troup Tigers, how was the ride up and all that kind of stuff. We'll talk about that and much more as we're getting ready for kickoff, as we're live here in Savannah, Georgia, getting ready for the Benedictine team taking on the Troup County Tigers. And if you were just listening to the LaGrange game and you're panicking, don't. Go to 1240 a.m. and you can listen to the LaGrange game there. And then as soon as the Auburn-Alabama game is finished, we'll carry the LaGrange game over to Eagle 102.3. So I know it's kind of crazy, but we got too much stuff going on at one time, and it's just the way it is. So if you're looking for the LaGrange game, it's on 1240 a.m. As soon as the Auburn game is over with, we'll carry it over to 102.3, and you will hear the Troup game all the way through here on 96.9. All right, what do we got? 26 minutes till kickoff. You're listening to Troup Tigers football here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. This is Kenny Sin from Glenn Smith in Oak Block. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football once again. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we are honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live in. Play, work, worship, and retire. In our 28th year, we are your Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. Get ready to smile.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with all your home and auto insurance needs.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Hello, I'm Dennis Montgomery, and I recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County, God has blessed me with 30-plus years of pharmacy experience. I look forward to taking care of you and your family with all of your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange: Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Plus, remember we have great ice cream and shakes at the soda shop here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, we're back here in Savannah, Georgia at Memorial Stadium, and just glad to be here with Coach Schweitzer. Our thoughts go out to Jack and Greg, who are having the night off and having a chance to recover from this long, crazy season, and we're hoping that they'll be back with us next week, as we might be in Cairo, Georgia, if the Troup Tigers come out victorious tonight. At least that's what Greg Hicks was telling me on the drive up here. And but first you got to win this game, and this game's going to be tough. One of the reasons, Coach Schweitzer, is what you told me when we first sat down. I said, well, what do we need to know, number one, about this team? You said the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback, Holden Grenner, this 6'3", 210. They're really going to sling it around. They'll line up in a bunch of different sets. Sometimes they'll line up in a 12 personnel with 2 tight ends. Sometimes they'll spread it out. Sometimes they'll get under center and run it off kind of an offset eye with the fullback kind of shaded over to one side of the line. So they'll do a lot of multiple things. As Danny Britt has been around a long time. He took over the helm at Benedictine in 2011. And they've won 2 state championships in his tenure in 2014 and 2016. Of course, they were a Class 2A team at the time. But this is a very well-coached football team. You're going to see a bunch of different multiple sets on offense. And on defense, they're not really afraid to load up the box on you. They'll get down there within about 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, and especially with the way Troup runs their offense, sometimes they'll have 3 tight ends in the game, Troup will. And so expect to see Benedictine really come down and crowd the line of scrimmage tonight.
Yeah, they are definitely going to be a force to reckon with, and with Troup's running game, I was when I came in, it was pouring down rain. As I got into Savannah, I was thinking, hey, this might really work in Troup's favor and limit that passing game. But as soon as I got in town, the rain stopped, and now it's just a cool night, perfect for football. So if Troup's going to stop them in the air, they're going to have to do it with some great defensive plays.
Yeah, it did rain pretty much all day today down here. There was a game before us, Islands High School, out of this same region that Benedictine's in, defeated the Hardaway Hawks out of our region earlier today. But it's a turf field, and I was walking around earlier. It's a little slick because it's kind of wet, so I'm kind of interested to see how our guys are going to keep their footing tonight.
Yeah, and of course they had well, I'll tell you, we're going to come back here in just a second with talking a little bit about the trip up here. 4 hours plus of fun in the vehicle. We'll tell you about that when we come back. You're listening to Troup Tiger Football right here on Eagle Sports.
Kia of LaGrange invites you to come by and experience the next level of versatility. This month's featured car is the 2021 Kia Soul LX. The 21 Kia Soul LX has been completely redesigned on the exterior and interior. You can drive yours off the lot today for only $17,581. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange to test drive the Kia Soul LX and see how it delivers the perfect balance of comfort and style. Kia of LaGrange helps support your local economy. Stock number 112942. See dealer for complete details.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers High School football.
Well, welcome back here to Memorial Field in Savannah, Georgia. And you can catch this game here on 96.9. Also, don't forget that if you're looking for the LaGrange game, it's on the 1240 a.m. side. Also, when the Auburn-Alabama game is finished, we'll move the LaGrange game to 102.3, but you can stay with the Troup game the whole time here on 96.9. And so I think they were about to do the national anthem. I believe they're going to show the colors here, and they got some more dues to do before we get to the national anthem. But Coach, I tell you that right up, it was for me it was right at about 4 hours. I imagine for the players about 5. If I had to guess, they stopped probably halfway and let everybody get out and move their legs around and that kind of stuff. But they chartered buses to come up here, which is premium, the best you can do, barring catching a flight up here, you've probably been around plenty of bus rides. How do you think their legs are doing after that 5 hours of fun?
Yeah, I talked to Coach Kendall, the assistant head coach for the Tigers. We go way back. I was the athletic director for Troup for 12 years. And I've chartered a lot of buses and stopped at a lot of Longhorns on the way. And that's what they did today. Is their plan was to leave this morning, and then they stopped about 2:30 at the Longhorn in Dublin, which is about halfway between Troup and Savannah, and had a good meal, got out, stretched their legs. I talked to some of the coaching staff before the game down there outside the locker room, and he said the guys seem ready to go. So we're going to see tonight. They got a tough test tonight.
Well, I asked one of the players, how was the bus ride up? He said it's better than a school bus. A lot better than a school bus.
That's true.
And of course, the other thing they said was that hopefully we're going to play really hard, be really tired, and sleep on the way home. So
right.
I was like, that sounds like a plan.
That's what you hope. You hope you get out of here with a win, and that usually about that first hour after you win is really raucous on the bus, and then pretty much everybody goes to sleep. So it'll be an interesting ride home tonight. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I figured once they get home, it'd be close to about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I guess 2 to 2:30 actually when they get back home. So if any family members out there, their fans, want to cheer them as they get back into Troup County, that's you're going to set your alarm and wake up about 1:30 and then wonder your way out to the school.
That's committed. That'd be a committed fan right there.
That's true.
This is something you don't see very often, Coleman. It's a playoff game, and they're doing their senior night because Benedictine's had a really strange schedule because of COVID. They only played 8 games. They come in tonight's ball game 6-2. They had to cancel a couple games. They gave them the automatic seed. This is really interesting. The Georgia High School Association in their region gave them the automatic first seed out of Chatham County because the other Chatham County schools, due to COVID-19, all the public schools decided that they weren't going to play a schedule outside of the county. So Benedictine, perennial powerhouse, they usually win the region, at least they have in the last few years. They gave them the automatic 1 seed, so they come in tonight. They've lost 2 football games to 2 really good football teams, one to Ware County and the other to Appling County. Both of those teams are 8-1. And I don't know if Rick Tomberlin was the coach down at Valdosta for a long time, one of the winningest coaches in Georgia high school history. He's Appling County's head coach. He's got that program up and running, and they're really a powerhouse. So Benedictine going to be a real tough out tonight for the Tigers.
Yeah, and that also means they're fresh, but maybe they don't have all their weapons ready to go because they haven't played as much as Troup has. All right, hey, let's take another break. We'll come back and talk some more. We're 15 minutes from kickoff here in Savannah, Georgia, as we're getting ready to take on the Benedictine Cadets, as you're listening to the Troup Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
This is Pat Aubrey from ML Aubrey's on Main Street in downtown Roanoke. We are pecan headquarters. We sell good local pecans starting at $1.99 per pound. We also have fabulous pecans shipped in from South Georgia, still in the shell, machine cracked, or already picked out and ready to eat. If you have pecans, bring them to ML Aubrey and our machines will crack your pecans. We even have a pecan sheller to make your job easier. If you live out of the area, just tell us and we will try to crack and shell your pecans while you're in town. We still crack, shell, and sell pecans at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
A Southern tradition since 1945, that's Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House. You can find them at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So when you're ready for lunch, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., come to Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for meat, 2 vegetables, and a bread, dessert, and drink for only $7.29. That's a big lunch for a small price. So when you're ready for a delicious barbecue and only U.S. farm-raised catfish, make your way to 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange for Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for a great meal. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back here to Memorial Field. Coleman Weiss, Coach Schweitzer here as we're live in Savannah, Georgia tonight, filling in for Greg Hicks and Jack Mormon. And they are being very big-time missed tonight. So this is Well, Coach Schweitzer, you're very close to the A team, the first string. I'm definitely like on the fourth or fifth string. So, but we're going to do the best we can tonight. And then, so if I mispronounce any names, just pop me on top of the head, and we'll get it. We'll get it straight. I work well on positive reinforcement of. So we'll work around it. But I tell you, we look forward to Greg and Jack to be back hopefully next week. And they are being missed tonight for sure. And Spencer, who usually texts the Troup games, he is filling in for us at the LaGrange game tonight at Callaway Stadium. If you're looking for the LaGrange game, it's on 12:40 a.m. As soon as the Auburn-Alabama game is over with, we'll have the LaGrange game on 102.3. And then, of course, this game will stay on 96.9 all night tonight. So you can listen to the LaGrange game on 12:40 a.m. And, of course, here the Troup game is on 96.9 where you're listening right now. There you go. Also, we're on streaming there on NFHS Network. So if you want to watch the actual video, you can do that. And then online at eagle1023.com. So, Coach Schweitzer, I tell you, with weather-wise, we were just saying what a beautiful night it is. It's right now 57 degrees, but this is the coldest 57 degrees I've been in a while. I guess it's the breeze. We've got a good offshore breeze blowing in, and it's just snatching the heat right out of you.
Right, just a few miles from the Savannah River and the ocean here, and you can definitely feel the breeze at this historic Memorial Stadium. Speaking of history, Benedictine has been playing football almost longer than anybody in the state of Georgia since 1903. They were founded by the Benedictine monks down here in Savannah. It's an all-boys military school. They're about number 17 on the all-time wins list. And like I said, they've been playing football as long as anybody in the state of Georgia around the turn of the century. They're involved in one of the oldest historic rivalries also in the state of Georgia. They play Savannah High School every year, except for this year because of COVID. But and there was a time when they played this rivalry that the winning team, they'd have a big parade down on Broughton Street down there in downtown Savannah, and they would burn an effigy of the opposing team in a coffin on Broughton Street in downtown Savannah. So a heated rivalry that goes back, 120 years.
Yeah, that's real. That's a real deal right there, man. Oh my God.
They're serious about football, and they've got a really good football team this year. I want to talk a little bit about Coleman, the current team that they have. They have not played football in 29 days. They've had quite a layoff here. We're going to do the national anthem.
Yeah, we're going to do the national anthem. I tell you what, let's take a quick break here, and let's. I tell you what, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back and hopefully catch the national anthem as they move across. We'll be back in just a little bit as you're listening to Troup Tiger Football here on Eagle Sports.
Kia of LaGrange invites you to come by and experience the next level of versatility. This month's featured car is the 2021 Kia Soul LX. The 21 Kia Soul LX has been completely redesigned on the exterior and interior. You can drive yours off the lot today for only $17,581. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange to test drive the Kia Soul LX and see how it delivers the perfect balance of comfort and style. Kia of LaGrange helps support your local economy. Stock number 112942. See dealer for complete details.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare. People care.
Now back to the field for more LaGrange Grangers high school football.
There you go, the national anthem here at Memorial Stadium in Savannah, Georgia. I'm Coleman Weiss here with Coach Schweitzer, filling in for Greg Hicks and Jack Mormon, who hopefully will be back with us shortly as they are taking some time out for us, and we appreciate them, and they are truly missed on this cold day in Savannah. And I know I don't think I came prepared. You brought 2 jackets. I got a toboggan, so hopefully we'll survive this thing.
Many cold years on the sideline,
Yes.
Coleman. You got to be prepared.
Well, I was going to bring I had like a big leather jacket. I was going to carry it. My wife scoffed at me for even thinking about it, and so I said, okay, I'll leave it. That was a bad choice on my part. I should always listen to my inner voice. It usually knows better than most. So anyway, I do appreciate the Troup fans. We've got a good turnout on this side. It's about half of what's here locally, but still a good group. Matter of fact, at the hotel that I'm staying at, I saw at least 3 or 4 Troup stickers in the windows. I said, well, I have made it to the Troup hotel, and so a lot of people made their way down to this game tonight.
Real good fan base. The folks always turn out for the Tigers, and this year's no different. It was one of the joys of my life being the athletic director for 12 years with the Troup High fans. They're just really passionate about their football, and really they support all the sports at the school. So it's really great. It's a great place to be. I've been there for 21 years, and I've really enjoyed it. I love the folks that I work with, and the administration is really supportive of athletics. If you know Principal Nikki Watts, she's all about the athletes and athletics, and so it's just a great place to be if you like sports.
Oh yeah, with everything that's been built there, with the new athletic facility, and of course Callaway Stadium, which is this is a beautiful place, but Callaway Stadium is also just outstanding. Everywhere we go, I'm always impressed that Callaway Stadium, even though it was built that long ago, it's still a prominent facility and has the space to handle the fans that our schools bring out in Troup County. So very, very cool. As we're 5 minutes now away from kickoff, I know the players are probably getting all ready to go. Have they started the last minute speech, or are they just hanging out at the door, banging around, getting ready?
I think probably Coach G's probably in there giving them their last minute bit of motivation. When it gets to this point in the season, there's not really a whole lot to be said because it's win or go home in the playoffs. And so there's not really a whole lot to be said that these guys haven't heard before. For the seniors, some of them, it's going to be their last game tonight. So, there's a lot on the line for them, and hopefully the Tigers can come out of here with a victory tonight. Yeah,
I tell you, last week's game against a very tough team, and Carver, once you go back and watch the replays, it's just you keep shaking your head. But, Troup had opportunities to put that game away, and it just didn't happen. And if nothing else, you come out of that game with a life knowledge of when you have a chance to wrap it up, do it. And you hope that they're able to put that behind them, but keep that learned thing that they hopefully got from that and be able to use that tonight.
You hope, and that's what we always say in coaching. You got to put them away. When you got an opportunity, you got to put them away. You can't leave a team hanging around, no matter how good they are or no matter how bad they are. You can't leave them hanging around because it'll come back to bite you, just like it did last week.
But luckily you had Thanksgiving and everything else. By the time we get to this game, they've had time to do other things to get that hopefully out of their system. So if you had to go to school all week and hear everybody grumble, it might still be with you. But you had a chance to eat some turkey, and that solves a lot of problems.
Yeah, and the other thing is Carver's a number 3 team ranked, number 3 ranked team in the state. Losing to them's not really that big of a heartache. But the thing is, I felt so bad for the kids because they had that game wrapped up. It was 29-12 at halftime. We were beating them. We're going into halftime, and it's looking like, hey, we're going to win the region. But instead of winning the region, we fall all the way to number 4 because of tiebreakers, and here we end up facing a juggernaut in Benedictine tonight. Benedictine college prep here, this military school out of Savannah, all-boys military school. They call them the 400 Coleman because they only allow 400 boys to be enrolled at a time at the school.
Oh, wow.
But they play up in Region 4 in a Quad A, though, classification in the state of Georgia. Even though their numbers they have about 2A numbers, they're up in 4A.
Well, I remember Callaway kept playing them, and it just wasn't even fair. They needed to move up, and here's another way to look at it: you pretty much beat the number 3 team in the state. Now you're playing the number 5. You got to be competitive. So let's see what happens. Hey, we're going to take our last break before kickoff. We're 2 minutes and 47 seconds away from kickoff, so we'll be right back as you're listening to Troop Tiger Football here on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza, but you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Seems just like yesterday. He was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. Now he's here. He worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and business banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday nights, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the field for more Troop Tigers high school football.
Well, I got to say something. This crowd has been holding it back because they are rocking right now, and of course they just fired off the cannon, which was luckily I heard that earlier because it about scared us half to death when they fired it off the first time. But we were about ready to kick it off here with Benedictine and Troop Tigers, and I tell you, any last words before we get this thing rolling, Coach?
It's going to be interesting. I think Troop won and deferred.
They did,
if I'm correct, and so we are going to kick it off to start the ball game and give it to this high-powered offense under the direction of Holden Gerner, who's completed 70% of his passes for the season, with over 1,694 yards on the year, 17 touchdowns, and just 1 interception. So it's going to be a tough job tonight for the Troop defense.
It is going to be tough, and I tell you what, I'm very impressed with how loud this crowd has gotten all of a sudden. So Troop Tiger fans are going to have to get on their feet, and let's let them know we're here. As like we said, we saw a good contingent come all the way up here to Savannah from Troup County. They even brought the band up here, and they're playing. This place is rocking.
It's rocking, yeah. Woo. That's Isaac Andrews and Cody Bray, the 2 kickers for Troop. You never know which one of them is going to kick it. And this place is fired up, Coleman. What a cool atmosphere.
It is. It was so calm all the way up until they got on the field, and then it just erupted. Everybody is getting all hyped up. The players for Benedictine's got their helmets above their heads, and we're just sitting here waiting to kick it off. I don't even know what we're waiting on. There we go. The refs just gave the go-ahead, and here we go.
Round 1 of the Georgia High School Football Playoffs underway. Benedictine gonna fair catch that one.
Well, it was a short kick, but was very effective because right when he caught it, there was 3 Troop Tigers right there ready to lay into him if he wasn't going to call for a fair catch, which he did. So now they'll take over on the 31-yard line, almost the 32-yard line, as Benedictine comes on to the field, ready to get their first offensive play underway. And I tell you what, we were really talking about how big this Benedictine team looked, but right now against this Troop Tiger defense, the size difference is negligible.
Yeah, our guys look good too.
All right, here we go, and there we go at 3 yards up the middle. And I can't see who he is.
I think
that's 52. No,
I think that's Justin Thomas, one of their running backs, number 4. I think he's back there.
There you go. Now the Troup Tigers spin around, and now they're back to pass in the shotgun. Going to throw it over the middle. Oh, my gosh, what a hit. Troup Tigers came in there and knocked that ball loose. It was almost going to be caught, and the Tigers came in there and just laid the wood to it.
That's Mercurius Kelly, number 1, breaking that pass up. He'll go both ways tonight. He'll play some wide out. He'll also play the corner there.
Number 1 for Benedictine, Bryant, was trying to make the catch and caught it from number 1 from Troup. All right, in the shotgun again, one running back in the backfield. Man in motion comes up and sets. Now he's going back to pass. He's going to throw another little quick dump over the middle. He's at the 50. He's at the 45 and out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. A good run and a good throw and catch there as now that number 1 has come back again for Benedictine and gone the other way and made them some big yards.
Yeah, that's Saquon Bryan. He's one of their go-to guys there. A little tunnel screen up the middle, right across the middle of the field, and Gerner threw a rocket in there.
Here we go. Now he's going to run it. He's going to come around the end and stiff arms and still get 3 or 4 yards, drops the football, but it falls out of bounds. So the Tigers do prevent it from going much further than 5 yards, but that was some hard-earned runs right there.
Coleman, they say he's 210. He looks more like he's about 225 when you get up close to the kid. He's a big old kid.
All right, Edge is under center this time. And one running back behind him. He's going to hand it off, and nowhere. He's going nowhere and just gets plowed under by a whole bunch of white and yellow. And so there you go. That's going to be a loss of at least 2.
No gain there. They lined up in a little bit of a wing T look there with 2 slot backs and a single A back behind the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not loving that spot at all. That should have been a loss. And,
wow, wow.
But hey, that's the way it goes. Back in the shotgun again, as Edge is waiting on the snap, and here they come. They're doing a power end, and, man, another perfect throw out in the flat, and then on to the 10, 5, and down to the 3-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, that's number 3, their Duke commit there. That's Trent Broadnax. He's their leading receiver. Dangerous guy in the open field there.
Well, and I tell you what, they pretty much took 3 receivers, put them in a group, and then spread them out. One went short, One went long, one in the middle. It's tough to cover all those people. Here we go. Edge is going to take the snap, going to hand it off around, and he's going to come around, and Troup Tigers going to let him run into the end zone.
That's a speed sweep to Justin Thomas, number 4 for the Cadets, and he punches it in from about 3 yards out. A lot of speed on this Benedictine team. I didn't realize they were this fast, but these guys can go.
Yeah, they are fast, and plus they're doing a lot of pulling and really moving the entire line in different directions, which is tough for the defense to kind of get figured out, especially when you don't see this kind of offense every day. And so far, it's pretty impressive. Here comes a field goal kick. Number 31 is out there to give it a go, and there's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. And now we are seeing Benedictine up 7-0. It's time now for the Troup Tigers to get ready for some serious offense. We'll be back in just a minute as you're listening to Troup Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Kia of LaGrange invites you to come by and experience the next level of versatility. This month's featured car is the 2021 Kia Soul LX. The 21 Kia Soul LX has been completely redesigned on the exterior and interior. You can drive yours off the lot today for only $17,581. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange to test drive the Kia Soul LX and see how it delivers the perfect balance of comfort and style. Kia of LaGrange helps support your local economy. Stock number 112942. See dealer for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, welcome back here to Savannah, Georgia. Out here, we're about as close to the coast as you can get without swimming. And we're here at Memorial Stadium as the Troup Tigers taking on Benedictine. And so far, Benedictine has showed their offensive prowess, and now it's time for Troup to show Benedictine what they've got offensively as they're about to kick off to the Tigers.
Yeah, Coleman, that's not the start you want if you're the Tigers. You know, you get this kid in here who's a class of 2022, the number 16th ranked pro passer in the nation, and they march it right down the field on him. Good mix of run and pass there for these Benedictine cadets here. Let's see what the Tigers can do with it when we kick it off here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Tigers are going to bring. I think we'll probably see what they did last week at Carver, but let's see if Coach G has got anything cool planned for this defense. All right, they can pull it up to the back out to the 20, catch it to 20, run out to the 30, and that's where they'll set up shop.
That's number 4, senior Zy Varner, who's also our middle linebacker, caught that. He'll see some duty a little bit. They'll put him in there at wideout sometimes. He's a good-looking D1-looking kid. He's about 6'2", 230. He's a good-looking athlete. And here come the Tigers under the direction of freshman Teo Todd, the number 1 freshman leading rusher in the nation. That's a give to Anthony Ferguson there, number 3 off the left side. It's a gain of about 5 there, Coleman. That's not a bad first play.
No, it wasn't, and that's what you got to do. And because they need to wear this defense out, they need to run them all over the field, and start being able to keep this offense off the field. Because ultimately, when you've got a quarterback like Edge, obviously, unless he's got the flu and he's not playing up to his full potential, you need him sitting on the sideline away from doing any damage to you.
As much as possible. And that's Troup's philosophy. Here they come out here in a 13 personnel. They got 3 tight ends on the field, and the freshman's going to get stuffed there.
Yeah, I tell you what, almost should be a flag because they piling on the way they were, that he was down. They decided the whole team have a shot at him, but they let them all move back to the sidelines, and we'll line it up again. And they're not taking any time. No huddle. Coming straight back at them. I like this. Here we go. See what Teo Todd's got for this snap.
Once
Third
again,
down.
Double tight, an F-back.
Well, that's going nowhere fast, and of course, handed off. He got about to the line of scrimmage, and they run him straight back out of bounds. So 4th down, and gained about 3 yards total in that whole series. And one run play looked awesome. After that, they had Troup's numbers, so they got some adjustments to do offensively and defensively, as this Benedictine team is a real deal, people.
Kind of going the wrong way there on offense. Isaac Andrews in for the Tigers to kick it. Broadnax is back deep for the Cadets, almost blocked.
Yeah, there's a nice kick, punt, and it's gone out of bounds right at about the 31-yard line. And then now Benedictine will come out of the 31-yard line, about the same place they started the first drive from. So the Tigers had a chance to talk about what they saw and how to handle that. So let's see if they can put together a defense to prevent this. I don't know what you do with when you with Edge and the way he's running. I don't know if you pin your ears back and go after him, or you try to just put more people back to try to cover more receivers. So it's
you got to pressure the guy, but he's the real deal. He's putting on a show so far.
All right, Edge is waiting for the ball. He hands it off up the middle. Now the running back comes out. He gets all the way out to a 11, 12, 13-yard gain, as now he's out at the 42-yard line. Just a misdirection run there. It could hand it off either running back, and then he takes off running, and the defense just got to catch up with him as he makes the edge.
11. Holden Grenner is in a shotgun right now. Looks like a little bubble screen to 44 here.
Yeah, there you go. And he's going to come all the way out and catch the ball, make it to about the 45-yard line. 3 Troup Tigers pushes him back, and so he'll make forward progress of about 8 yards.
That's fullback Hunter Dunn, 44 for the Cadets.
All right, they're not huddling now, so they're back up, ready to go. Man, everybody's just move. So here we go.
As a covered guy here.
And yeah,
goes right to him.
He's running all the way to the end zone. Well, the Tigers didn't see that, and that is a easy touchdown for the Benedictine Cadets. And I tell you, Coach, you saw it. I didn't see him uncovered until I looked down, and man, there was nobody within 20 yards of him.
Yeah, that's number 1, Zaquan Bryan. He's got 4 touchdowns on the season. Make that number 5, and 679 receiving yards. He's going to add to that total. They're on for the extra point here.
Yeah, and so the kicker comes back. He gets lined up, gives his nod to his holder. Holder lets the center know that he's ready. Here's the snap, the kick, and it is Good. There you go. So now we are 14-0 Benedictine. It's now getting to the situation where the Troup Tigers have got to find their offense. It's time to do it now. 14-0. Troup is struggling to get things rolling here against Benedictine. We'll be back in just a little bit as you're listening to Troup Tiger football here on Eagle Sports.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, Troup is behind right now, 14-0. First quarter, 7:21 left to go here in the first quarter. And Benedictine's about to kick off for the Troup Tigers. They'll have another shot to run their second offensive run. You know what, Foot? We've had 2 series, and Benedictine scored on both of them. So now the Tigers are going to have to get some points on the board here. As the ball comes in at the 10-yard line, he's running all the way across to the far side of the field. He's got a shot. He's at the 20, the 30, the 40, and out of bounds at the 47-yard line. What a great run.
They're going to get us for a block in the back here, Coleman. That was Anthony Ferguson, the senior out of Manchester, Georgia. And that's going to come back.
Well, that is unfortunate. What a brave thing to do in high school is to run all the way across the field, and he made it work. And, of course, we might have had an extra block in the back to get that, but it really was looking awesome. And then it's going to be taken away. Now, Coach G is coming out of his shoes over there on this, I think, and wanting to have a discussion about it, but I don't think the refs are going to hear much on it.
Yeah, I think it was pretty obvious. We pushed the guy in the back. This is going to come back.
Coach G is not happy. Of course, that's his job not to be happy about that.
Right. Anthony Duty Ferguson from Manchester, Georgia, transferred 2 years ago to the Tigers, and he can blaze. He's a speedster, a track guy. Number 3 for the Tigers.
Well, it really doesn't matter where you start; it's where you finish. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Yeah, they threw a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct, and Coach G is still not backing down. I don't know what he saw he didn't like, but he didn't like it. So here we go. Everybody's going to get settled down, and they're going to back it up even more. Oh, my gosh. So this is going to be – so the first one, they had first and 10 from the 15. Now they're going to back them up another, I guess, half the distance to the goal. Is that what he did?
Ball's on the 7-yard line now, Coleman.
No, okay. So, all right, so it's still first and 10 from the 7. That's cool. It's not good that we're at the 7, but at least it's not first and 20 or some mess like that.
Lined up in the pistol here with one back behind the quarterback, offset fullback to the right. He's going to throw this one.
Yeah, he's going to have to run it, though. Off he goes to the races and gets about 3 or 4 yards. So that was a good plan. Everybody was covered, just takes off, uses those wheels to get on down the field, and so now we're 2nd and 6.
I saw 23 Ben Swizer streaking down the field. I thought he was open. Of course, I always think he's open.
There we go. Another
there goes
big
Tail
run
up the middle.
That is going to be all the way to the 40-yard line. People, that's a 30-yard run. They found a hole they needed, and now they're going to exploit that. No huddle. They're coming back up to the line, ready to go. And of course, Benedictine's running a whole bunch of people out of the game and into the game, trying to get the right setup that they need to defend this.
Yeah, the little design quarterback run right up the middle with Teo Todd. Over 1,500 yards on the ground for the freshman this year.
All right, another handoff and comes over to the near side of the field and makes it all the way out to the 42-yard line. And Benedictine player holding his arm and coming off the field, and must have like a stinger or something. But he doesn't feel very. That arm does not look like it's very happy.
That's a Utah play there. It's called Utah. A little toss to the slot back coming across.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 from the 42-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and now he's got that breakaway speed, I think, and here we go. He's going all the way. He's at the 20.
That's grip.
The 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
No flags. Awesome job, Tigers, as they needed that bad. They gotten down 14-0. Now they fought their way back to 14-6 with a field goal to go, unless they're going for 2. And awesome deal for the Tigers here to find out that they can play with these guys. They needed that play. Actually, it got started with the quarterback sneak doing 2 big runs.
Yeah.
That spurred all this, and now here we go for the kick for the extra point. And here is the kick. Well, waiting for the snap.
It's Ben Schweizer on the snap. Tyson Duncan on the hold.
There you go.
And Cody Bray makes it.
And there you go, 7-14. Awesome deal. As the Troup Tigers get on the board, 7-14 here in Benedictine and Savannah, Georgia. We'll be back in a minute on Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. Brian Bonner from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the teams, coaches, band, and cheerleaders, and, of course, the family and friends. We are proud to be your Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer for the East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith, Chevy, Buick, GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, welcome back here as we're live here in Savannah, Georgia, as Benedictine's taking on the Troup Tigers. Tigers have fought their way back into this game, 14-7. First quarter, 5:42 left to go in the game, or in the first quarter. Long ways to go in this game, and so here we go.
Yeah, nice run there, Coleman, by number 32, Navante Moss. They call him Grip Moss. Here's an onside kick.
Oh, it bounced out of bounds, but it was well executed. If it just stayed in bounds a half second longer, Troup Tigers would have had a nice turnover. But unfortunately, they're going to. How are they going to handle this, Coach?
They're going to penalize them here for the ball not being touched and going straight out of bounds.
All right, so 5 yards would be at the 50. Not a good deal on that.
Tough field position right there for the Tigers.
But they'll have to do what they got to do. All right, edge.
That's senior LaShawn Brooks in the backfield with Grenner.
All right, there you go. Oh, my gosh. Big hole up the middle, 8 yards.
Coleman, that's what we call a G-trap play right there. The guard just pulls and traps. The 3 technique, and we got trapped that time. Good gain of about 8 right there for the Benedictine Cadets.
There you go. 2nd down, and maybe I got 3. I think that's right. Here we go. Edge and hands it off as he swings around the end. He makes the corner. Troup Tiger got him hard and pulled him out of bounds and did a great job not pulling him and slinging him, which would have been a penalty. Number 4 came in there and made a great job.
Yeah, that's junior Justin Thomas, their running back, tackled by number 4, Zy Varner for the Tigers. Did a good job holding him up and not getting the penalty there.
Oh, yeah, that it's so tempting to do.
Here they are. It's wing T look there
Pass
with
ready.
the bootleg. Call that play the waggle, and it's wide open.
Yeah, good field, good shoe tackle to bring him down, but it gets all the way down to about the 22-yard line, which is not good. So far, Troup really has not had a lot for this offense to stop them in any shape, form, or fashion. An interception, a sack, something's got to give them a little spurt because the defense needs something special to help them out here. Here's Edge. He's back to pass. He's going to sling one up the middle. Now almost
play.
Yeah, that could have been intercepted, but was definitely broken up with precision. Well done.
Good play by Sir Morgan there for the Tigers, breaking up that pass. The thing about Benedictine, Coleman, is they're so multiple. They do so many different things. You know, they line up in the wing T. They line up in the shotgun. They spread it out. They line up in the I. They line up in a bunch set. You know, it's just a lot to get ready for a high school team.
All right, here we go. 4 receivers, and Edge back to passing.
They jumped there.
All right, that's good. We finally get a small break, back them up 5 yards, put them at 2nd and 15. So maybe this will be a spurt the Troup Tigers can take advantage of. They need something like this, something to break Benedictine out of their rhythm, because nothing has, when you can't get them to start thinking about other problems, it's hard to stop a team like this because everything clicks. So let's see if this helps a little bit. They're going to have to change what they're doing to come out of here in the second down. Let's see, is it first down? Second down and 15. There's Ed. He's back to pass. He's looking downfield. Big pass play, one-on-one.
Oh, he broke it up.
He broke it up. Great job.
Great play by Zy Varner for the Tigers there, breaking that pass up. It would have been a touchdown.
Well done. And like I said, we needed something special to happen defensively, and this is where we got them. Now we got them 3rd and 15, something we haven't had so far this whole game. So let's take advantage of this and get them off the field with one more good stop. And I know what they're going to do. They're going to probably pull.
Yep.
Do the. All right,
they got trips left.
Here's
blown back. Run a quick slant to number 4, and we stop them.
That was one wicked hit. That brings up 4th down and 5. Field goal is what you should do, but that doesn't mean that's what they're going to do.
Field goal team is on the field goal unit here, Coleman.
So they're going to bring out the field goal unit, and what a hit! I got to tell you, the Troup Tigers defense came in and put one wicked lick on him. He caught the ball, but that was all he was going to do. He was going straight down.
Yeah, the Tigers all year long have really hit people in the mouth, and it's kind of been their hallmark on defense. Have really kind of stingy defense. This cadet offense is averaging over 37 points a game. So if we can get field goals, a win here for the Tigers.
All right, let's see. Oh, it didn't go. It's no good. 14-7.
Oh, they called it good.
What? No way. No way. It hit the upright.
Coleman, it looked like it bounced back, but it may have bounced over the crossbar.
All right, let's take a break. 17-7 on a controversial kick. It is Eagle 102.3. It is Eagle Sports right here for the Troup Tigers.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Well, Coach Schweitzer has had to calm me down during the break. I am just still livid on that.
I'm not sure. We're going to have to watch the tape of that one, the huddle of that one.
All right, here's the kick. It is nice high kick, going to land at the 20. And he's going to take off running, and he is going to make it out to the 30-yard line. So very tough running in there, but does get 10 yards further down the field, which is a positive. The Tigers need every offensive yard they can get their hands on, and there you go. So now they're going to start this drive off at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that's something you'd like to see more often is Zy Varner with the ball in his hands. Like I said, he's about 6'3", 230. There's not a whole lot of folks in high school that want to tackle Zy.
All right, here we go. Handoff. No, he's going to keep it for himself, run up the middle, get about 3-4 yards, and now Benedictine piles on in their classic game tackling fashion, something I'm starting to get used to seeing here. These guys come to the ball very quickly.
Yeah, a little zone read there with Teo Todd. Keeps it and takes it up the middle. Gain of about 4 for the Tigers. He kept his legs churning. He's a hard runner, real nifty, really good balance. He's about 5'9", 175, pretty solid kid, but he can really motor.
All right, here we go. Handoff up the middle, and the
and Ferguson, he might be gone.
He is gone. 40, 30, 20, 10,
You're not
5,
him.
Touchdown. It's over. And just explosive. I mean, he was there at the line of scrimmage, and then, boom, gone.
Same play, Coleman, just a zone read to the left side. Decided to give it this time, and he gave it to Ant Ferguson, and Ferguson goes the distance for the Tigers.
Well, I tell you what, the Tigers needed to make a stop. They did that. They needed to make another touchdown. They did that. We're starting to see these Tigers starting to find their groove. And so here's the kick. for the extra point. Kick is down, kick is up. It is good. And there you go, 14-17. Troup Tigers fighting back. 2:40 in the first quarter. We hadn't even got out of the first quarter yet. 17-14. It's Troup Tigers football here on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue in LaGrange has been locally owned since 1945, and they have daily lunch specials for only $7.29, and that includes your drink and dessert. Tuesday night from 5 to close is all-you-can-eat ribs, and Thursday's all-you-can-eat catfish, and with their Brundrick stew is famous throughout the region. They proudly serve only U.S. farm-raised catfish, so dine in or use their convenient drive-thru Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So come join the crowd at Rogers Barbecue.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, welcome back here as they're getting ready to kick this off. The two kickers are conferring who's going to kick, and they're talking it out. Benedictine's lined up, ready to take the kick. They got the approval from the refs, so let's see who's going to kick it where. I got a feeling it's going left because all the Troup Tigers are kind of cheating that way. All right, waiting to go. Here we go. Boom.
Cody Bray kicked it that time.
And the ball's caught. Oh. Yeah, they're going to run it this time. Not a good idea. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah, that's Zyquan Bryan, their number one wideout.
So he makes it out to the 38-yard line.
He looked kind of indecisive, like he didn't want to really return it.
No, you don't, because there's 7 yellow jerseys about to lay down on you. Just go to a knee. I know it's tempting, but they kick that ball so short. The Troup Tigers are just on top of you that fast. You really don't have time to get any head of steam. You're just going to get flattened.
So here comes Holden Grenner, the number 16 pro-rated quarterback in the nation for the class of 2022.
All right, there we go, up the middle. Man alive, 9-10 yards on the first play from scrimmage for Benedictine. Yeah, that was a good hard run there by the Benedictine running back, and just gets a first down. There's 10 yards.
Sorry, Coleman. They're in the wing tee now with 2 slot backs. They give it to what we call the A back right there, the fullback, up the gut, gain of about 9.
So they have changed quarterbacks. So we got gender in there.
Yeah, Holden Grenner is the quarterback.
Grenner,
yeah.
And of course they've totally changed the look of the whole team. It's now a full-on running game.
Yeah, now lined up in this straight wing tee, Delaware wing tee it's called.
And there's a good play. Held them. Well, they got a first down, but it's a little dropout pass. Gets about 3 yards, but it's first down. But I guess they're sitting there going, okay, Troup, you want to run? We can run too, I guess is what they're thinking. Another tight set. 2 receivers on either end. And the ball go up the middle. He gets about 1 yard, and down he goes after about 5-6 Troup Tigers knock him down.
Good job by the Tigers swarming to the football.
Troup Tigers are trailing right now 17-14 with 1:23 left to go in the first quarter. The Tigers are fighting, scrapping, trying to figure out a way to slow down this Benedictine cadet team, but they are tough as nails and keep slinging new things at you. It's pretty crazy. Time we turn around, there's something new.
There's a little screen that we had stopped, and then we stuff them for no gain there. Swing out to the left side, swing pass.
I got to tell you, Coach, I see this in college football, and it just kills me. You had something that was knocking out 8-10 yards at a time, and what did they decide to do? Why would you leave what they were doing that was being successful? They started passing it around. They were slashing Troup. I'm okay with it, but it's
we got a blitz there, and they get us on a guy out in the flat. Number 1 out in the flat there. That's Zyquan Bryan with the catch.
And that gets him about 12 yards down the field. Another first down for Benedictine. And you're right. The Troup Tigers had this thing locked down and was going to get the ball back, but they slip a pass, and now we're fighting back another first down and have to sit there and hold them for another 10 yards. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Benedictine. All the players in tight, no receivers. 2 players move to the left or the right side.
Got an unbalanced line to the left in a shaded I formation. Here's the old toss sweep, the old 47 toss sweep.
There you go.
And
he's
number 4 just breaking tackles.
He got all the way down to the 3-yard line. just not what you want there. As the Tigers had broken through the line, had almost tackled the quarterback before he had a chance to hand it off, but it was just too little too late after they got out in the free space.
Well, if you ever watched Herschel Walker at Georgia, that's the play.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter. Benedictine's knocking on the door at 17-14. Troup trying to get back in this thing with a big defensive hold. All right, we'll be right back. You're listening to Eagle Sports on Eagle 102.3 Eagle Sports.
This is Pat Aubrey from ML Aubrey's on Main Street in downtown Roanoke. We are pecan headquarters. We sell good local pecans starting at $1.99 per pound. We also have fabulous pecans shipped in from South Georgia, still in the shell, machine cracked or already picked out and ready to eat. If you have pecans, bring them to ML Aubrey and our machines will crack your pecans. We even have a pecan sheller to make your job easier. If you live out of the area, just tell us and we will try to crack and shell your pecans while you're in town. We still crack, shell, and sell pecans at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, well, we've made it to the end of the first quarter, starting the second quarter. I was really hoping the Tigers were going to get a hold and see about getting the lead here, but unfortunately, the Benedictine Cadets are now knocking on the door at the, I think, right at the 4-yard line. And it's going to be tough to keep them out of the end zone right here. We need something special.
Hats off to head coach Danny Britt with this multiple formations, multiple stuff that they're throwing at the Tigers tonight. Here's the pitch sweep again. That's just the old student body right, Coleman.
Yeah, it is. That gets you a touchdown. And the wonderful cannon just went off again. So we'll move the scoreboard again and add some points to it, as now it's a 23-14 with an extra point to come. Hey, the Tigers obviously can keep this going, but they've got to get some stops to get back in this game because Benedictine's going to score, and Troup's got to keep that up too.
Here comes senior kicker number 31, Nick Dillon, on for the Cadets to try the PAT.
All right, here is the snap and the hold and the kick, and it is good. No, it hit the upright again, but this, I saw it now, it did go in, but he's hit the upright twice tonight. All right, we'll take a break. Benedictine's up 24-14 over the Troup Tigers with 11:42 left to go in the second quarter. You're listening to Troup Tiger football here on Eagle Sports.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, well, I stand corrected on the extra point. It actually went through cleanly, but they have a net that's like 3 or 4 feet behind the goalpost, and that's what it hit, and then fell directly
it's really
down.
Deceiving looking. It's really very strange.
But that was definitely off the crossbar on that field goal.
Oh, yeah, that one did hit the crossbar. But their net is right behind the goal post, yeah.
All right, here's the kick. Troup is ready to receive it at the 30-yard line with a fair catch call. And so we'll start setting up shop right there at the 31-yard line. No drama on the start of this drive, as no flags, no problems, which is excellent.
Yeah, that was Devontae Moss. Fair caught that ball there, and the Tigers are going to take over. Where are they going to put it, Coleman? On the 26 of Troup.
Yeah, 26 Troup. All right, here we go. There's the snap. He's going to take off running, quarterback sneak, and he's going to get nothing.
Host the Benedictine Cadets on that tackle there.
Yeah, there's at least 7, 8, was that maroon or purple? What do we call that?
I think they're maroon.
Maroon. A whole bunch of maroon shirts there to pull him down. I got to tell you, they love their music here at Benedictine.
They got it cranked.
They don't have a band, so they play little clips of music like constantly. And there you go up the middle. He gets 3, 4, 5 yards, and they're still fighting in there. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 7. I think that's probably what it's going to be.
It's good hard running.
3rd down and 7.
Good hard running there by Devontae Moss again. They call him Grip. Grip Moss, 32 for the Tigers.
All right, well, here we go. We need a big play here, 3rd and 7. And there's the ball. He's going to take off running up the middle. Quarterback sneak again, and it's going nowhere fast.
They loaded up the box on him that time, Coleman. There was nothing doing there. 4th and about 5. Looks like the Tigers are going to punt it.
Yeah, I tell you, they had such good running penetration in the first 2 drives, or the 2nd and 3rd drive, but on this drive, it was nothing. There was no room to run. So they're going to have to go in here and punt. They're huddling off to the side of the field here. Now they're coming up to the ball.
They got their leading receiver back, number 3, Trent Broadnax. He's committed to Duke. Let's just see if they're going to let him return it here.
All right, here we go.
We faked it. We faked it. Wow,
oh, my gosh.
We didn't get it. We fumbled it.
Yeah,
they picked it up.
And they're running it all the way back to the 5-yard line. Yeah, not cool. We had a chance to get it the first down. Benedictine hit him square the numbers. The ball popped out. They picked the ball up, run it all the way down to the 9-yard line of Troup. So this is opposite of what we needed right now. And there we go. Now it's on the 10. So Benedictine's now got the ball at the 10-yard line. Defense is back on the field. And let's see what kind of offense we get out of Benedictine here as they've got short yardage.
Lining up in the wing tee again, two slots.
Oh, what a play. What a play. They came in there, tackling in the backfield, loss of 3 or 4. I cannot read that number from here.
That's 44. That's their fullback, Hunter Dunn. And I think that was Jordan Adams in there on the tackle for the Tigers.
Well, what a play. I got to tell you, he came out of nowhere, wrapped him up with both arms, pulled him straight down to the turf. Well played by the Troup defense, what they needed. Now it's a 2nd and, flags everywhere.
Benedictine cadets come out in 3 wide receivers to the right side. Trips in a trips formation to the right with a single back next to the quarterback in the shotgun.
That brings up 2nd and 20, probably. I think that's right. The school board is not matching what's on the field.
Again, trips right, single set, single back in the shotgun set.
All right, got 4 receivers out there. All right, talking about snapping the ball right up the middle he goes, and he is just stumbling and rumbling and making it all the way back almost to the line of scrimmage where they started off back at the 9-8-yard line. They had him bottled up, and he just squirted out of there.
Give them credit. They spread everybody out there wide, had 3 trips to the right, a single receiver to the left.
All right, it's 3rd and goal.
Spread out the defense and ran it up the gut on them.
All right, 3rd and goal. They're trying to get instructions from the sideline. The coaches are making all kind of funny hand signals and such, so I'm sure that means something to them to do whatever they're going to do. Everybody's in, but 2 receivers out wide. He's going to go back to pass.
Fade ball here to the right.
Throw it into the corner, and it's broken up. Broken up and out of bounds, so that is excellent. No flag.
Yeah, that's their senior number 3, Trent Broadnax. They're trying to get him on a one-on-one ball there with Sir Morgan, and Sir did a good job. Pushed him out of bounds, incomplete pass. Brings up 4th down, Coleman.
All right. They're going to bring out the field goal unit. I got to tell you, this is the best scenario that you could have. We can sit and start in 1st and 10 on the 9-yard line and then be able to hold them to 3 and maybe hope not get it at all because he's all on the far left hash. Let's see what happens. He has gotten close to missing one. We got one more player running out here at the last second. So Benedictine feels like they got a full set now. Just waiting on the snap from the holders. Benedictine's trying to go up another 3 points. Kick is up, and the kick is good. There you go. Love that cannon. 27-14. Troop Tigers holding the damage to just 3 more points. 27-14. Troops behind, but ready to get the ball back and see what they can do with it. You're listening to Troop Tiger football here on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now back to the field for more Troop Tigers high school football.
Well, it's 57 degrees here in Savannah, Georgia. But I got to tell you, Benedictine is making it feel awfully much colder than that with the way they're treating the Troop Tigers. They're not being very good hosts. They're up 27-14 over the Tigers, and we're ready to get the second quarter, second possession for Troop Tigers underway. 8:12 left to go here in the second quarter.
Busiest man in Chatham County right now, number 31, the kicker, Nick Dillon, for the Benedictine Cadets.
All right, there you go. Big kick down to the 25-yard line, and they blew him dead.
I wonder if he called for a fair catch there. We didn't see
Well, they're going to penalize him because he took off running. And maybe they're not going to penalize him. Well, all right. That should be a penalty if you ran after.
Yeah, if you do try to advance a fair catch.
All right, the ref gave some explanation. Somehow or another, he didn't call for a fair catch, but it was a fair catch. And so
you got me.
So that's the reason they didn't penalize him. That is what he said.
That is what he said.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We're going to throw this one.
All right, going back to pass, putting it out there, and got a nice gain. Well, just got back to the line of scrimmage. And I don't know what his big hit.
That was 16 tight end Jake Lane on the catch there. We got the guys up here filming the game. The Troop managers are up here, and they're really excited that we actually threw the ball and completed one. It's pretty funny.
Well, I'm hoping we'll sling one out here big right in a second. All right, there's the ball straight up the middle. Out around the end, and you got about 5-6 yards, and the ball's loose again. No way. Benedictine's on top of it.
It doesn't look like they called him down, Coleman.
No, and Coach G is discussing it. And Benedictine is going nuts on the sideline. They think they have pulled it off, and I think they have. The refs are setting them up shop at the 20-yard line. Oh, my gosh.
It's kind of early to say that that's a backbreaker, but that is not good, giving the ball back right there.
Well, as long as we can keep them out of the end zone, it's not a backbreaker. It's just a big inconvenience.
Yeah.
But,
boy, oh boy.
Wow. Man, that's 2 fumbles that has just, back-to-back, 2 series, fumbles, getting it back and ready to score. They're both in the red zone. Or just outside the red zone at the 20.5-yard line. Here's Benedictine coming back out again. Number 11 for them, quarterbacking still. Yeah. And hands it up the middle and going nowhere. Troop Tigers sniff that out. Gets to about the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, maybe a gain in 1.
Looked like Xavier Clark, 22 on that tackle there, and along with Jordan Adams up the middle for the Tigers. Holden Grenner in the shotgun now for the Cadets.
All right, here we go. Misdirection.
Oh,
and now they fumbled it. I think Troop got it.
I think Troop got it.
I think Troop's got it too. I noticed the refs are waiting. Come on, show me something. Yeah, they got it. Troop Tigers pull that off. That is an awesome deal. And as you can hear from our own cheering section, they're happy about it.
So, Coleman, they lined up in the wing tee there. It's a straight Delaware wing tee with 2 slot backs, and they ran what was called the scissors play, the old counter play there, and they misjudged the snap and fumbled the snap, and the Tigers fall on it. It's going to be Tiger football on their own 22, it looks like.
Man,
1st and 10.
I got to tell you, the Tigers have gone to the well several times here. They need to make something. They need to pump some water out of this thing. All right, here we go. First down. You get 3 yards on a straight up the middle run. Down second down and 6.
It's freshman Teo Todd takes it right up the middle for the Tigers.
All right, Teo Todd ready to go in the shotgun, ready for the snap. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. One comes around the ends. He hands it off to him. He comes all the way out there. He is on his way.
Kelly. He
50,
might go.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. And in homage of Mr. Mormon, touchdown, Tigers. That was awesome.
Yeah, number 1, Marquavius Kelly takes the inside handoff from the slot back position, runs it around the right end. Long touchdown for the Tigers.
I got to tell you, these Tigers just got to hold this offense down for just 1 or 2 series, and they're going to take care of this ball game.
Yep.
These 2 offensives, though, are just on fire. 6 minutes to go. Field goal kicker is up, and the ball is through the uprights. And there you go. It is now 27-21. I tell you, the Tigers are doing what they have to stay in this game. It is a roller coaster here in Savannah. 27-21. Troup still fighting. It is the Eagle Sports Network.
Kia of LaGrange invites you to come by and experience the next level of versatility. This month's featured car is the 2021 Kia Soul LX. The 21 Kia Soul LX has been completely redesigned on the exterior and interior. You can drive yours off the lot today for only $17,581. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange to test drive the Kia Soul LX and see how it delivers the perfect balance of comfort and style. Kia of LaGrange helps support your local economy. Stock number 112942. See dealer for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Welcome back here to Savannah, Georgia. Coach Schweitzer and myself, Coleman Weiss, filling in for Jack and Greg tonight as the Troup Tigers ready to kick this off. And there we go. It's going to come toward us this time. Going to come out to the 30-yard line. Fair caught, I guess it should be said. And it'll be at the 20. I'm going to place it right on the 30-yard line, I think. And Benedictine will take over right there.
Coleman, we got a shootout in South Georgia tonight.
Man, it is a shootout. I didn't hear how LaGrange turned out. Chloe back at the station texted me the score of the LaGrange game. That should be, well, it might not be over yet, but that's probably well in the third quarter, if not in the fourth quarter.
Cadets come out there in the shotgun, Coleman, with twins on both sides. Now they send a guy in motion to the right side of the field, move the back over to the left.
Flags
Looks
everywhere.
like they jumped.
Yeah, and woof, helicopter tackle. They spun him and dropped him. Of course, that ball's coming back, and that is going to be offsides on Benedictine. And there we go. We're going to back it up 5 yards and play that down over again. Actually, they declined it, I think, didn't they? Did they decline it? Yeah, they declined it. So it'll be second down and 11. Good call.
Coach Glisson decided to decline the penalty since they lost a couple yards on the play, or a yard anyway.
Yeah, they don't need any more downs than they've already got coming to them. All right, he's dropping back to pass. Little dink, dump, and what a hit. No way. No way. That was a clean hit. It was bang, bang, but they're probably going to get him for targeting, which is going to be first down. The player's going to get kicked out of the ball game. They're going to discuss it. Hopefully they'll think differently on it.
It did not look like targeting from up here, Coleman. It looks like number 10, Chase Godwin, went in there, hit the guy in the chest.
They're going to target. And it happened so fast. Without instant replay, it's hard to say exactly how that went. The Benedictine fans are telling us how that call should go here, but it was a bang-bang play, and it should not be called targeted as far as I'm concerned, but the refs make that call, not me. So
they actually called spearing on number 10, which is a call you don't really see that very much. That's 10. Jace Godwin is the strong safety for the Tigers, and there was a little swing pass out of the backfield to number 7, LaShawn Brooks, their leading rusher.
All right, well, we're going to take a timeout here, so let's do that. 27-21, Benedictine's on top, 5:41 left to go here in the second quarter. You're listening to Troup Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
State Farm, this is Bill.
It finally got me, Bill.
What's that, Rick?
The Clark Street crater, the mother of all potholes.
Oh.
Year after rim-wrecking year, it's tormented the people of this town. It got me good.
But you know, State Farm's got you too.
You hear that? You ain't nothing.
You trash talking a pothole?
Yes, I am.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, you're listening to Troup Tiger Football as LaGrange game is 23-17. New Hampstead is leading that game. Steve Simmons just sent me that too in the third quarter. 23-17, Granger's fighting in that game. All right, here we go.
Cadets got the ball just past midfield, Coleman, and Grenier's going to wind back and throw a bomb. We almost picked it off.
They're going to call pass interference, and that is just ridiculous.
Wow.
I mean, it was a mass collision, but
they threw the 9 route there, the deep ball. Took a shot here with the quarterback, Grenner.
Well, I don't even. They're gonna give him pass interference. But the Troup Tigers had position, but he kind of came back to the ball, and I guess they were thinking that he wasn't looking where the ball was. So that goes pass interference against the Tigers, which would be right.
Threw it in double coverage. We had the guy covered.
Yeah. But you got to be looking at the football as well. All right, here we go. And what a play! What a play! Number 20.
I think that's 52. Hilton made the tackle there.
Came in the backfield, tackled him for a 3 or 4 yard loss. And now it's second down and 15, so that's a 5 yard loss. That's like the second or third time we've done that tonight. The Tigers, defensively, when they shine, they are bright. Here we go, back to pass again. He's looking deep. He's going to chunk it down there, one-on-one on the far end, and nobody's going to be able to get that ball. It went way out of bounds.
Incomplete. We had some pressure on him that time. He had to rush it, overthrew the guy, overthrew his fullback. Number 44, Hunter Dunn, Coleman, that time.
Third down and 15. This is once again what Troup Tigers have got to do. They've got to get this ball back, get some points on the board, tie it up, and start making this a better, I guess, get the lopsidedness, get it smoothed out.
Yeah.
So here we go, and we're going to get a delay game, I think.
Motion on them.
Yeah, Benedictine is protesting, but it's what it is. It's going to be backing it up.
So uncharacteristic, Coleman, from the Benedictine Cadets, a game with penalties. They haven't played in 30 days, so they could be a little bit rusty. Their timing could be a little bit off. The Tigers got to take advantage of it here. They're going to come out here again, I think, in the shotgun with trips to the left, 3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right, quarterback in the shotgun with 1 back to his left.
And Troup's bringing the house, I think. They're going to rush hard. He's going to chunk it way downfield. Pushed off and goes in for a touchdown, pushes off the Troup Tiger defender, gets about a 3-foot cushion, makes the catch, goes in the end zone. And that gives Benedictine 7 more points. Troup had them where they wanted them. Had everything you needed. Just not able to hold on and keep them out of the end zone.
Had good coverage, Coleman. Had inside position on the guy. The guy just gave him a little push. I think it was 10, Jay Scadwin. And got behind him and scores for the Cadets.
Yeah, 33-21 with extra point to come.
Again, Nick Dillon, the senior kicker, on for the Benedictine Cadets to kick the PAT.
And here's the kick. It is up. It is good. And there you go. It is 34-21. Troup Tigers got to get another 7 points on the board to stay in this thing. We'll bring you the next offensive series of downs here shortly. We're in the second quarter with 4:38 left to go before halftime. 34-21, Troup fighting. It is Eagle Sports.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, folks, we're back here in Savannah, Georgia. Troup Tigers fighting hard, but boy, howdy, Benedictine is all that in a bag of chips right now, 34-21. Tigers about to get the ball back after Benedictine scored another 7 points on a 3rd down and 40 and scores. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the Holden Grenier has been as advertised. Threw a perfect ball there to score that touchdown. Here's Marquez Kelly catching the kickoff, and they tackle him way out of bounds.
And no flag. I mean, I don't think the ref's done a bad job tonight, but it would be nice to see him call these questionable plays both directions. So,
hey, Coleman, I want to give a shout-out to the guys at the West Point Fire Department. They're listening to the game tonight on the live stream, and just want to thank those guys and all of our first responders for everything they do to keep us safe, to Devin Howard and the guys down there at the West Point Fire Department. Thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate you.
Yes, we do appreciate you. Ball handed off. He's up the middle, or actually off the end, and gets about 3 or 4 yards, so it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Also, Kathy Kirby says hi, Bob, and said you're doing a good job. And she's somewhere over there across the way, listening over the stream as we call the game. So
she said, "I have a face for radio and a voice for a muted TV."
Oh man, there's no compliment in there at all. All right, here we go. We're gonna sit there and see going nowhere on that play. Gets corralled and tackled at the 40-yard line, so we lose about a yard. But now this is going to be 3rd down and 5.
It's Marcurius Kelly on the end around there from his slot back position. Number 1, Teo Todd, the quarterback for the Tigers, the nation's leading rushing freshman, over 1,500 yards now on the season. Number 13, freshman Teo Todd. His dad played quarterback at Troup in the 90s, Coleman. Was a really good quarterback for the Tigers.
Well, here we go. They're discussing which play to call. Everything's in. No wide receivers. Going to hand it off. He's going to go around the end, and he's going nowhere fast. Going to gain about a yard, and that's it. 4th down and 4.
Sorry, Coleman. That's the same play again, just to the other side with Duty Ferguson takes the ball, an inside handoff, and brings up 4th down, 4th and about
I think they're going for
5.
it.
Oh, man, oh, man.
I think they're going for it. I know they're going for it. They're figuring if we don't score, it's going to get nasty. So
34-21.
Maybe they're going to call a timeout.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they're going to try to jump offside. I don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They're talking about it still. 6 seconds left to go.
He's going to let it run down and call a timeout.
Yeah. So they're just trying to get as much time off the clock as possible. They're going to kick it.
Yeah, they don't want to give the Cadets back the ball with too much time left. There's 2:33 left on the clock. The Tigers are down 34-21. You kind of want to kill that clock a little bit.
There you go, 34-21, 2:33 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back. You're listening to Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100-plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, we're back here in Savannah, Georgia, as Coach Schweitzer and I are calling the game. I'm Coleman Weiss, filling in for Jack and Greg. Hopefully they'll be back soon. We appreciate the opportunity to call the game tonight and wish Greg and Jack were doing it and doing so much better job. Almost snapped the ball over the punter's head. He gets the kickoff. It's down to about the 30, 28-yard line, right out of bounds right there. So it's going to Benedictine will start at the 28. That could have been bad.
That's Ben Schweizer, 23 is the long snapper there. makes you a little bit nervous,
Yes.
Coleman. I don't know if you know that feeling, but he's had a great year, really. You know, he hasn't had any, I'm not even going to say it, but that one was a little bit high. Ever since he was a little kid, I always told him, Ben, low is always better than high.
That's right.
And so you can one-hop it back there to him. You just don't want to snap it over the guy's head.
Well, he gave it some mustard, but it stayed within grasping distance. All right, here's the running back. Gets hit hard right in the middle of the line
Good
and
job
pushed back.
By a host
And
of the Tigers. We come up with the football.
They're saying they got the ball. The refs are not biting at all, and they're saying that he was down.
I think that's freshman Quay Birdsong, number 15, defensive end, starting as a freshman for the Tigers. Came up with the football. They're calling the guy down, though.
Yeah.
Tackled by a host of Tigers.
All right, here we go. Snap back in the shotgun. He's going to throw it fast, and that ball looked like Troup, but they're going to say it's a catch.
Speaking of one-hop, it looked like he one-hopped him right there.
It looked that way where I was sitting, too, but we're on the opposite side of where the ref is. But at any rate, there's no huddle. Here we go. They're going for it. Minute 28 left to go in that second quarter. Hand off to the number 4. He runs around the end and tackled hard out of bounds. And that's going to get him the first down, though. It'll be first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it's number 4, junior Justin Thomas, one of their running backs there that they put in the slot.
No, it's fourth down. He didn't make it to the marker, so it's 4th and 2.
Yeah, very good.
I think it's 1.
Yeah, I think you're right, too.
Either way too close. We need one of those.
Good. It's a good stop, though. At least we got him to 4th down finally.
Exactly, and they're going to go for it. We need one of those. Going to call a timeout. We'll call a timeout, too. Benedictine 34, Troup 21. Minute 19 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, Benedictine 34, Troup 21. I've called many games in my day, and, of course, I've taken a big break from calling games and letting people like Jack and Greg do it because they're so much better at it than I am. But this has been such a high-paced game, and it's gone by fast, but it is 34-21. I mean, that's enough scoring for one game. We're only in the first half. And both teams are just going. It's been an action-packed night so far.
It's been a wide-open football game. Looks like the Cadets are going to come out under center, lining up under center in an offset eye. They got the fullback set to the right, and Troup's going to call a timeout.
All right, let's take 1-2. 34-21, Benedictine on top. Troup Tigers trying to hold them 4th and 1. We'll be back with the call here in just a minute. You're listening to Troup Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet their friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, welcome back here. As we're live here at Benedictine, or actually we're live at Savannah at Benedictine's home away from home stadium. I think they've raised like $9 million to build a stadium at their school. So this might be the last time we see Benedictine here at this school. And so I don't know when construction starts on that, but I think $9 million, you can build a pretty nice stadium for that.
Here's a straight wing T look. Grenner under center. They send their fullback 44 in motion to the right.
10 seconds left to go on the play clock. They're looking at the sidelines about what to do. They're going to call another timeout. Come on. Snap the ball. Let's talk about every time they look at this defense, they don't like what they saw or they don't want to take the timeouts into halftime. I don't know what the deal is. Either way, it's 1:19 left to go here in the first half. I tell you, we'll take one more 30 just because this is what we do during timeout. Benedictine up 34, Troup 21. We'll be right back. You're listening to Eagle Sports.
This is Pat Aubrey from ML Aubrey's on Main Street in downtown Roanoke. We are pecan headquarters. We sell good local pecans starting at $1.99 per pound. We also have fabulous pecans shipped in from South Georgia, still in the shell, machine cracked or already picked out and ready to eat. If you have pecans, bring them to ML Aubrey and our machines will crack your pecans. We even have a pecan sheller to make your job easier. If you live out of the area, just tell us and we will try to crack and shell your pecans while you're in town. We still crack, shell, and sell pecans at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right. Troup Tigers have obviously have built some respect for the Benedictine Cadets because they're now punting it.
Yeah, line up in punt formation with Nick Dillon, their kicker, back to punt it.
And
we blocked it. We got it. Oh, and we're going to return it. That's Birdsong. 15's going to return it.
And if he can stay on the field, oh, man alive. If he waited on his blocker, he's gone all the way in, but he gets to the 12-yard line, and they're going to flag them for celebrating. Oh, my gosh. Come on, dudes. They had a huge celebration over here after the fumble, and they didn't flag anything. Yeah. Now they had such a big play over here, and they're just patting each other on the back. They're not even taunting anybody, and they flag Troup.
Yeah, Coleman, I think they're going to get 15 freshman Quay Birdsong for throwing the ball up in the air after the play.
After the return, we have an unsportsmanlike conduct on the return team. It'll be 15-yard penalty.
Oh, my gosh. Come on. I don't.
We're going to have the ball about our 30, or their 30, though.
This is a case where the referees are changing the outcome of the game, and they should check themselves a little bit. I get the rule, understand it, but the Tigers weren't taunting anybody. They weren't throwing the ball at anybody. They were just throwing it up. But, hey, it is the situation we're in. Now we got it on the 29-yard line.
Freshman,
first down.
Freshman mistake. We're going to live and learn from it. Here we're going to line up in double tights. We got a fullback to the right, single back in the shotgun.
He's going back to pass. Now he's going to take off running. He's got room. He's at the 23-yard line and out of bounds. Didn't even get touched, just got out of bounds, got that clock stopped. 59 seconds left to go here in the first half. Good job on managing the clock, getting some yards downfield, and then making sure that when he started to run, he stopped the clock when he got through moving.
It's a good heady play by freshman number 13, Teo Todd, getting out of bounds, killing the clock, decided to tuck it and run. He didn't have anybody open. It's a good play there. We got A.J. Tucker as the fullback now, lined up to the right. He's going to throw it again.
Yeah, this time I think he's going to he is going to tuck it and run, and he's not going to make it to the sideline, but he will make a first down. So that brings it to the 19-yard line. 48 seconds, 47 seconds. All right, they got to snap it.
Maybe get up here and spike it?
No, I think you go for it. I think you keep going. They know what they're going to run. Right. Let's go. Set the ball. Let them go. Waiting on the
ref.
It's 44 seconds.
Waiting
they did
on
stop
the back judge there.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we come back to pass. He's doing the same thing. He's going to fire it in, and we got two people wide open.
That's Jake Lane on that catch, 16, the tight end. He had both tight ends open that time, Schweizer and Lane.
And now it'd be 1st and 10 on the 4.
Clock stops on the complete pass. Going to move the chains in high school. No chains.
Well, they didn't stop the clock.
Yeah, 1st and goal.
They're going to run it up the middle, and he's going to get maybe 1 yard. That's it. That's 22 seconds. 20. Have we not got any timeouts? They're calling timeout on the sideline. They won't even look. They're begging for timeouts. The ref won't look at the coaches, and the players are not seeing it either. There we go. He's going to spike it
there. And
9 seconds. 9 seconds left to go. Major miscue here. Oh, my gosh. That could have been a lot better managed, but that didn't work out that way.
Devontae Moss checks into the game for Ferguson at running back.
So pretty much it's a pass play. If it's a run play, it's the last play of the game. Pass play, you might get 2. All right, 3rd down. 4-yard line.
Teo Todd in the shotgun, single back.
Here we go. We're going to hand it off.
We ran it to A.J. Tucker, and he's in there.
You cannot believe how awesome that is. The Tigers get 7 points as we've got 4 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. The Tigers doing what they have to stay in this ball game. Man alive, you've got to be impressed with the Tigers and what they're doing here in Savannah, Georgia tonight.
That's two-way player. A.J. Tucker plays linebacker and running back for the Tigers, number 7.
All right, here's the extra point. Football's down, it's up, it's good. And there you go. The Tigers are a little closer to getting this ball game under control. But I got to tell you, Benedictine's the real deal, people. It is going to be a fight to the end of this game for sure. Let's keep an eye on it as we go forward. 4 seconds to go, and I tell you what, why don't we keep it right here? So far, you got to love what's going on with the Tigers.
Shootout, Coleman. Both of these teams got their foot on the throttle here. You know, Benedictine's just so hard to stop because they do so many different things. Hats off to head coach Danny Britt. Danny Britt was on Georgia Southern in the 1990 team when they won the national championship. So Coach Britt has seen a lot of football. He was one of their co-captains, defensive co-captains for Georgia Southern in 1990 when they won the national championship. So kind of a defensive-minded guy, but the multiple formations, the slinging the ball around with this quarterback 11 Grenner. These cadets, they're going to be a tough out for the Tigers tonight. Here's Cody Bray and Isaac Andrews set to kick the ball off for the Troup Tigers. We pop it up in the air there. It's number 3. Trent Broadnax is going to fair catch it. The Duke commit for Benedictine. And they're going to have the ball about their 33-yard line with 4 seconds left to go in the half.
All right, let's see what happens. 4 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. And we've had some complaints about the camera work tonight. Have to apologize. We are short, people, because of COVID. I'm running the audio, the video, and also talking to you, and I have to try to keep up with all of it. Coach Schweitzer's going to have to get on to me if I get distracted.
We're doing the best we can, and the cadets are going to take a knee here to end the half.
Yeah. Well, and the fans are not liking that at all.
The fans are not happy about it. It's playoff football, Coleman. It's win or go home. The fans wanted to see him take a shot there, but the cadets are going to go into the locker room 34-28 here, and feel pretty good about it. Feel pretty good about where they're at.
Yeah, it is Benedictine 34, Troup 28. And we're seeing the coaching staff walk by. They've got to be encouraged. A little bit more defense and a whole lot more offense. Troup Tigers will be moving to the second round, but it's a lot of football to go to get to that point. We'll be back in just a little bit as you're listening to Troup Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. I'm Kelly Watkins with Glenn Smith in Opelika. We love this time of the year with all the excitement in football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the teams, coaches, bands, the cheerleaders, and, of course, the families and fans. We're proud to be your Chevrolet Buick GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Well, Coach, I just heard from Greg Hicks and his Temple of Solitude, and was asking who's going to get the ball back in the second half, and that's Troup. They're going to receive it in the second half. So Troup comes out and scores in the second half, which is his point. Troup will be right where they need to be.
That's right, Coleman. We deferred. We won the flip at the beginning of the game, and Captain Jordan Adams, they kind of do it strangely now because of COVID. They bring all 3 captains out to midfield, but only one of them walks out to the middle of the field to do the coin flip. I don't know. These guys are tackling each other for 48 minutes they're in each other's face, but we're not going to, do the coin flip with them. But anyway, so Jordan Adams was told to defer. He deferred. He did what Coach G wanted him to do. So the Tigers are going to get the ball when we come out for the second half, and hopefully we can get that ball. We'll pound it down the field on them, and it'll come for a score for the Tigers, which we desperately need. Down 34-28 here in Chatham County Memorial Stadium here in Savannah, Georgia. The 2A 4 seed, the Troup Tigers, taking on the Benedictine Cadets, the 1 seed out of this region down here in Savannah, the Chatham County Schools region for 4A football, and they are a juggernaut. They do a lot of stuff on offense. They're really hard to stop, but the Tigers have gashed them a few times, Coleman.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen the Troup Tigers defense break through the line and just make a statement in tackles. We've seen all of them hitting hard, and Benedictine's the real deal. I mean they really do have it. I was talking that it's like seeing the Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence. When I've watched him play at Cartersville, I knew I was watching greatness. Now this guy's good, but he's no Trevor Lawrence. Right. He is the real deal. He's going to be playing on Saturday.
He certainly has a big league arm. I don't know that he's as fast as Trevor Lawrence. We unfortunately we were in Trevor Lawrence's region for 4 years. For some reason, we had to go up and play Cartersville every year. So we faced Trevor Lawrence. We saw him quite a bit, too much of him, to be honest with you. And he could do everything. He had a rocket for an arm. He probably is a 4.4 guy. He's super fast, really elusive, really athletic kid. And he's the kind of kid, he never got a B in his entire life, Trevor Lawrence. So he's a smart kid with a really high football IQ. And those kind of guys are just a juggernaut. They're just really hard to stop. And this guy here is pretty impressive, though. A little bigger than I thought he was when you see him in person. And really, they can sling it around pretty well. Troup's got to get better on the back end this half. We got to be able to cover guys. We got to break up some passes. A couple turnovers would be great for the Tigers here. It's really kind of what you need to win playoff football is to get a turnover, turn it around in your favor, and take advantage of your opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, literally, if Troup can get a touchdown, have a defensive stop, this game could be in a whole different ball game. But already, the Tigers have shown that they can play with Benedictine. Benedictine's having to bring their A game to pull this out tonight, and it really comes down to who can keep this up. Troup has gone through this week after week, and actually 3 or 4 games that have been very similar to this. Benedictine has not had that advantage of seeing this kind of game where you're constantly having to go back to the well and go back to the well, go back to the well, and you need that experience to be able to do it. Now, can Benedictine pull it off? Yes. Will they? I don't know. We're hoping that Troup's going to outlast them, as they say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Troup's a pretty young team. Got a bunch of freshmen starting on defense. Got a freshman quarterback. So this is great learning experience for these young guys.
Without a doubt. 34-28. Benedictine on top. Troup Tigers. Hey, they had to come from 14. It was 14 or 17 to zip. What was it?
Yeah.
They were at a pretty big hole and found their way back to 34-28 and looking pretty good here coming in the second half to receive the kickoff. We'll be back in just a little bit as you're listening to Eagle Sports.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, back here in Savannah, Georgia, Benedictine Stadium that they play at here at Memorial. This is a multi-use stadium, and it is a beautiful place. I love the covered area here that we're in, but we are out in the elements, and right now we're enjoying. And refresh that, but I bet that has gone down. It was at 57 degrees. Now it says it's 59 degrees. That is a cold 59.
Beautiful atmosphere here, Coleman. It's packed. One side of the stadium is packed with Benedictine fans, and a nice student section showed up for the cadets here tonight. And then, like we said in the beginning of the show, they only let 400 kids in the school, so they call themselves the 400. They cap their enrollment. It's an all-boys military school here in Savannah, founded by the Benedictine monks. And they started the school in the 1800s, but they didn't start playing football until 1903, and have been playing football, longer than anybody in the state of Georgia, really. And just a really nice facility here at Memorial Stadium in Chatham County, Georgia. Really kind of ideal football weather, 59 degrees is, where I grew up, Coleman. I grew up in Northeast Ohio, if you couldn't tell by the way I speak, but that's kind of, we consider that the cradle of football, and we would take a 59-degree day in November any day.
Well, anything under 70, I'm not happy. So I'm definitely a Southern boy, and I definitely like it warm. I'm getting more complaints about the camera work from the first half. I will do better in the second half. We are because of COVID. We are only allowed so many people here at the ball game, and so our normal camera people and all that are not here. I'm doing running the board and the camera and talking to you, so it is hard to keep up with it. We will do better in the second half, and I appreciate y'all watching and also letting us know that we are not up to your usual standard, and we appreciate that. I appreciate Spencer. He's the one who does this all the time, and does a fantastic job. Spencer and Jacob and Andrew, our tech guys for the Troup County area. They do an awesome job. I'm just the old guy that manages all this mess, and I don't like to get into their field. Let them do their job. But
it's a lot to juggle. I'm impressed with everything you've got to do up here.
But we'll get it all done. Coach Swatcher, thank you for filling in for Jack and Greg. We called and asked you earlier this week. I think it was on Tuesday, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm in." So I appreciate you doing that.
Well, I've enjoyed it. It's an honor to be here, and anytime I can come and watch my Troup Tigers, I'm happy. So I really appreciate you asking me. And Nikki Watts, our principal at Troup, just sent me a text, so a big shout out to her. She wanted everybody to know she's done with her quarantine. She'll be back at school, and so we're really happy to hear that. And I know she's listening and rooting on her Tigers because she loves the Troup Tigers.
There you go, and we're glad to have her listening and all the people out there listening. Let's take another break. We'll be back in about 2 minutes as you're listening to Troup Tiger Football here on Eagle Sports.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Kia of LaGrange invites you to come by and experience the next level of versatility. This month's featured car is the 2021 Kia Soul LX. The 21 Kia Soul LX has been completely redesigned on the exterior and interior. You can drive yours off the lot today for only $17,581. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange to test drive the Kia Soul LX and see how it delivers the perfect balance of comfort and style. Kia of LaGrange helps support your local economy. Stock number 112942. See dealer for complete details.
Hello, I'm Dennis Montgomery, and I recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County, God has blessed me with 30-plus years of pharmacy experience. I look forward to taking care of you and your family with all of your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange: Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Plus, remember we have great ice cream and shakes at the soda shop here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
I'm Dr. Bob Swizer back here at Memorial Stadium in Savannah, Georgia. It's a 59-degree night here in southern Georgia for the first round of the GHSA state playoffs versus the Benedictine Cadets and the Troup High Tigers out of Troup County, Georgia. Benedictine has not played for 28 days. It's making its 10th consecutive trip to the postseason. Since head coach Danny Britt took the helm in 2011, BC's won 21 playoff games, including trips to 3 semifinals and state championship victories in 2014 and 2016. If you remember, the Callaway Cavaliers from Troup County ran into Benedictine on one of their playoff runs down here to end their season. In 2020, the Cadets have endured one of the most challenging schedules in the area and beat 4 teams that are in the state playoffs. BC's offense is explosive, averaging more than 37 points per game and doing it with a mix of run and pass. BC's defense is led by Bryce Paschke with 9 tackles for loss, Holden Sapp, 77 tackles, 8.5 sacks, and Justin Thomas has 3 interceptions on the year. Tonight's game marks the first time in the opening round of the Georgia High School playoffs that it's been played on Thanksgiving weekend since 2001. This is the first matchup between the Troup High Tigers and the Benedictine Cadets in history. So it's a history-making night for both teams, and it's been an exciting game so far, 34-28. We've got about 5 more minutes left in the half to go here. Troup County has made its way to Savannah for its 5th consecutive state playoff appearance under head coach Tanner Glisson. With Glisson, Troup has become a perennial contender, including a run to the 4A semifinals in 2018. The Tigers enter as the number 4 seed after a tough luck loss to the region championship game last week at 3rd-ranked Carver. There were a few questionable calls in that game, including the last play of the game. They called a touchdown, and upon replay, it looked like the guy didn't catch the ball, and the player didn't even make it over the goal line to boot. So the Tigers were reeling from that loss, and they come in here to Savannah tonight, and they're holding pretty strong at 34-28 against a really tough Benedictine squad. Troup had to play 3 games in 8 days. And so as you can imagine, the guys were kind of, as Coach Glisson said, they were kind of running on fumes there for a while. The Tigers led most of the game against Carver until a controversial touchdown call in the closing seconds there when, like we said, the guy fell down before the goal line and didn't look like it was a catch. We've got quarterback Teo Todd, who's a 14-year-old freshman. He's leading the nation in rushing with over 1,500 yards in rushing. And like we said, Coleman, earlier, Teo's dad played quarterback for Troup and was a dual-threat guy, much like his son.
Yeah, it's cool to see the second generation come in here and start to make a difference. And that also tells you how good the program is that, not only did the father play there, the son comes. Shows that they really have the Troup,
Yeah, a lot of tradition at Troup. Troup High School was built in, Troup High, as we know it, started in 1956, was the first year that Troup High School played football as Troup High School after the consolidation of the school system in Troup County. And, haven't won a region in 30 years, and we thought last week we were going to do it and pull it off. Like we said, I was saying, Coleman, that the guys had to play 3 games within 8 days, which because of COVID, it's unheard of. There's rules against how many quarters you can play in a week,
Yeah.
and then they just kind of threw the rules out the window to get the season in.
Well, I mean, they had to do it. I mean, you just hated it to see Troup have to forfeit or anybody having to forfeit, especially who've tried so hard to make it through this. And other than, I guess LaGrange didn't have any games that got forfeited, but they might be one of the few across the state. Almost everybody had something go on.
Yeah, it's been a really strange year, a real tough year, and for us folks that work in the school, it's been a challenge too, because at first we only had about, I think we had about 800 kids come back to school, out of 1,300. And then a couple months into school, we let a couple more hundred come back. And it's just getting the kids caught up and getting them acclimated back in the school system and getting them used to the routine again, has been a challenge. But I'll tell you, the folks we have at Troup High School and all in the school district just do a fantastic job with our kids in the district. So it's I'm honored to be a part of the school system that we have, and the leadership that we have is just tremendous.
All right, let's take another break. We'll be back as you're listening to Troup Tiger Football here on Eagle Sports. Benedictine 34, Troup 28. More Troup Tiger Football coming up. Third quarter's just around the corner.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Well, welcome back here. We're live in Savannah, Georgia. A very windy, very cool evening. 59 degrees the air temperature, but with the wind chill, it's 32, maybe 28. It's not that bad, but it's chilly.
First round of the Georgia High School State Football Playoffs, the Benedictine Cadets versus the Troup High Tigers. The winner of this one, Coleman, will take on the winner of between the Cairo Syrup Makers and West Lawrence High School.
Well, probably will be Cairo. And the Syrup Makers are always fun to go down there, and they have a can in there too, don't they?
They used to have a can, and they used to have a syrup house where they would, whenever they scored, they would fire up that syrup and make that Roddenberry syrup. That's the plant down there in South Georgia, down there, Cairo, almost to Florida, on the Georgia-Florida line down there. Yeah,
well,
it's an interesting place to go play. Let me tell you.
Oh, it is. It is a lot of fun to go down there. I've been down there several times, and the last time we went, there was a storm that came in, and the game ended, and we were heading home, and it looked like bombs were going off in the background because it's so flat, and you just see all this lightning and all this stuff. It was crazy. And we're going, I'm so happy that we have left.
So the story goes in Gordon Cohn, who is a Troup High teacher and taught at LaGrange for a little while. He was a syrup maker. He went to Cairo. But the story is that there's a syrup plant down there, in Cairo, Georgia, called Roddenberry syrup, where they make molasses.
Yeah.
And one day it was raining. They used to be the Cairo Tigers. But one day, I think it was in the 50s, it was raining, and the people from the plant brought their big raincoats that they wore inside the plant. And on the back of those raincoats, it said syrup maker on them. And that's how they got their name, syrup makers down there.
Well, there you go. And hopefully Troup will be making that trip at the end of this game, but they got a big hill to climb. Benedictine 34, Troup 28. Second half begins after this. You're listening to the Troup Tigers on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
A Southern tradition since 1945, that's Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House. You can find them at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So when you're ready for lunch, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., come to Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for meat, 2 vegetables, and a bread, dessert, and drink for only $7.29. That's a big lunch for a small price. So when you're ready for a delicious barbecue and only U.S. farm-raised catfish, make your way to 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange for Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for a great meal.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Yeah, we just got word unofficially, but Steve Simmons sent it to me that Cairo won today 37-0. So whoever the winner of this game is going to the syrup makers. And we're about ready to kick this off. Benedictine is kicking to Troup, 34-28. Benedictine on top, but the Tigers got a chance to get everything squared up here shortly. Here's the kick.
We got Marquarius Kelly back deep for the Tigers. Looks like this is going to be Anthony Ferguson taking the ball about at the 25. He's going to try to get to the edge.
There he
Shakes
goes.
a couple tackles.
Well, he did a lot of running for only about 3 yards gain. And we'll set up shop right there at the 17-yard line. Benedictine's coming out. I got to tell you, this crowd right now doesn't seem as hyped up as they were in the first half. Hopefully they'll stay quiet. I think they've gotten cold. They're not used to all this cool weather here in Savannah.
Teo Todd, the freshman quarterback, is going to come out in the shotgun. We got an offset fullback to the left, and we hand the ball off to Devontae Moss to the left side of the field. Good gain there, Coleman.
Yeah, real good game and a good gain and about 8 yards. So now it's 3rd and 2. And actually, we don't have the marker hadn't moved. I guess I'm wrong. That's second and 5.
That was left tackle number 50, Royce White, who is a Memphis commit for the Tigers. He pulls on this play as Todd runs it up the middle.
Yeah, that was a good stop for the Benedictine. They came in there and closed up that hole. Got no gain on it, if not losing a yard. Now it's third down and 4. As the Troup Tigers offense was making all kind of crazy hand motions and flinging arms and all that stuff, sending the play into the players. Here they go. Going to hand it off and get in front of the blockers, and he's going to get about 2 yards, but not enough for the first down.
Same thing, just a power running play to the left. A.J. Tucker, the lead blocker there, number 7 for the Tigers in the fullback slot. Ben Schweizer on the end, playing tight end, was down blocking on that play. Looks they're going to go for it, Coleman.
This is crazy, but that's exactly right, and I think that's what they're going to have to do.
Same play, same power play.
Go big or go home.
Oh, he ran his feet, and the Tigers are driving him forward for the first down.
That's 8 yards, and I got to tell you, the coaching staff is on fire. They are excited about what they're seeing. I think they're sending positive energy out there to those players.
It was 32. Grit Moss just kept pounding and running his feet like you're taught to do. J.C. Copeland, the running backs coach, JC played fullback at LSU, so he knows what he's doing. He had the legs churning on that play.
All right, here we go. Running back goes into the line. He gets a good 3-4 yards and then pushed back. So now it's going to be 2nd and 6. Am I right? I think that's about right.
Oh, I don't know about that spot right there. Oh, that's a little better there.
Yeah, the refs are just running behind. They're catching up. There we go. All right.
Forward progress, Coleman. Looks like it's 2nd and 5 now. The Tigers are going to come out with Teo Todd lined up. Freshman quarterback going to take the snap out of the shotgun. Got an offset fullback to the left. Going to run the end around to Kelly. He's got a hole there. He could go.
I think he is gone. 40, 30. Going to be a 25, pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line. That is awesome. Exactly what you want to see out of this offense this beginning of this second half.
That's a great run, little end around. We've ran that play a couple times tonight, Coleman, with Marcurius Kelly, number 1 for the Tigers, the senior who goes both ways, taking the ball around the end. Big gain for the Troup.
It is a big game for the Troup Tigers, as now they are sitting here in a good position to get this thing in the end zone. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line.
Tigers come out in 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, and we run it up the gut with Moss.
And we get 5 yards or 4 yards. So now it's 2nd down and 6.
Pretty much a steady dose of the 12 personnel tonight, Coleman, with the two tight ends, Jake Lane and Ben Swizer in the game pretty much the whole time.
All right, here we go. Going to do his quarterback
keeper,
and he's going to get 3 or 4 yards.
He stays on his feet.
He's going to go all the way in. 1 yard line. 1 yard line.
What a tremendous run by Teo Todd.
That is one athletic person right there. Got to take your hat off to his all the training, all the exercise, all the agility training that he's been doing in the offseason, because he used every bit of it right there not to get pulled down into only a 1 yard gain, made it into getting it down to the 1 yard line.
They had him dead to rights. He put his hand on the ground and spun around and kept his balance.
3rd down. Here's the snap, and he's going to run it right up the middle, and I don't think he got the end zone. I don't think he got it. He's going to be 4th down and 1.
They tried to run it right up the gut with 32, Devontae Moss there, and they stuffed him.
Yeah, and they're going to go for it. I don't think they're going to. Now I don't know. I might kick a field goal here, but
they got the big fullback in, A.J. Tucker. Look for A.J. Tucker on this play right here.
I think we're going to stick with the go big or go home. Here they go.
Yep, here it is. Tucker up the
Tucker
middle.
In the middle. He's
Get in there. Driver feet. He's in there.
He's in there. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown, Tigers. And great job by the Tigers. 2nd, 3rd, 4th effort. Got him in the end zone. And now the field goal unit is coming out here, and we'll see what getting another kick up there, and that's going to get us the lead, actually. Holy Snikes. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Ben Swizer with the snap, Tyson Duncan with the hold, and that is Cody Bray with the kick.
That is the lead. Troup Tigers 35, Benedictine 34. 7:55 left to go in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. Michael Lee from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Opelika. We love this time of year and all the excitement of football. We also love the Glenn Smith Can Play, part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, bands, cheerleaders, and, of course, the families and fans. We're proud of your Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer of East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, I once again during the halftime, I'm getting a little too excited. Sitting there going, hey, 35-34, Troup's up top. And Schweitzer brings me back down to reality. It's a long way to go before the end of this game.
It's early, Coleman. It's early.
So we're gonna pull it back a little bit. Still, I'm excited. First lead chant. The first time Troup has led this game. And let's see what they can do with it. Kickoff again. Ball's going to the 26-yard line, and he kneels down right there. So
yeah,
the Tigers.
Sorry, Coleman. That's Zaquan Bryan with the fair catch there. I'm surprised they're not letting these speedy guys return those kicks. I mean, yeah. I know we're flying down the field, but boy.
Well, that one he had plenty of room. There was nobody on top of him. But the other ones, you would have been silly to try to run that ball. You're going to get hurt. I know you're going to get hurt either way because you're colliding bodies. But you would be at no speed where the other guys would be at full speed. But that one right there, he had 10 or 15 yards before anybody could get to him. he probably could have got up to full speed and made some maneuvers. So, but other than that kick, it was I would not return any of those. All right, here we go.
Cadets come out in the shotgun. They're slinging it. Little tunnel screen right here to number 1.
And he gets 1 yard, maybe 2.
That's Saquon Bryant. That's a little, you know, some coaches call that a stab pass. Some folks call it a, you know, it's really kind of a bubble screen when you're out there with the lead blocker. And
all right, they're no huddle, back out, ready to go.
Under center this time, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to turn around and fake a toss back sweep and hand it to his running back or his fullback.
Yep.
And goes nowhere.
Line up under center that time in you know, a modified I formation. They fake the 48 toss sweep, the sweep to the right, and they come back and just do a little dive play with the fullback. Kind of a cool little play. The guy lost his footing, though, or I think it would have been a big gain.
I agree, and here he goes, coming back to pass.
Underneath to 1.
And he's going to get some serious yardage here and going to get the first down and then some. Tigers make a tackle out at about the 41-yard line.
That's number 1's only a sophomore, Coleman, Zaquan Bryant. They've been going to him a lot tonight.
Yeah.
You can see why. He's got some serious speed.
And I guess they nickname him Rocket Man because they play that song every time he catches the ball.
Bunch formation here under center. Toss sweep to the left.
There you go. Oh, wow. Man, just knocked the legs out from under the running back, and he gets 5 yards, but pays a price for that run.
Kind of an old buck sweep concept with a bunch to the left and a quick toss sweep to the left.
All right, here we go. And shotgun, going back to pass. Little dump pass out about 5 yards out. He gets another 3, and that's another first down.
Good job. The Cadets are really efficient in the passing game. This little 5-yard hitch. Brooks, he knew exactly where the first down marker was. He got there, set his feet. The quarterback throws a bullet. Here they come under center again in the wing T formation.
Yeah, the key to stopping these guys, you got to get them out of a rhythm because once they get in one, it's tough. And there you go. That's the start of it right there. He goes into the middle, goes into the line, and he gains maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, that's a play. It's a standard wing T play with the fullback lined up right behind the quarterback. It's just a dive right off the guard's hip there.
All right, they're already back up to center. No huddling up. Now he's in the shotgun. Got a receiver going across. He's going to come back to pass, sling one out there again, and he
Good
catches
tackle.
it, but it's going to be just for about a 2-yard gain. So the Tigers now get them down to 3rd and 6.
That's Jace Godwin, the strong safety, coming up and making that good tackle there.
So all you got to do is sack the quarterback at this point. We'll be getting a kick, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
Like to see the Tigers get some pressure here on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Got these down linemen, Chris Hilton, Jordan Adams, Quay Birdsong. Ooh, we got in his face there a little bit.
And there you go, incomplete pass. Well done by the Tigers coverage there. Brings up 4th down. They're discussing it. They're going to go for it.
That was junior DeMonte Reed, 34, getting in Grenner's face that time.
I got to tell you, both these teams realize it is go big or go home, and that neither one of these defenses can really stop the other. Or the offenses are having trouble. So here we go. They realize they got to go. So here they go. 4th down and 5.
See if we can get some pressure. We got 4 down linemen and a 43 on defense. They fake the run and throw it out to number 3 there.
Yeah, gets a first down plus 5. So now we're at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 1st and 10. They're on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
That's their senior, their go-to guy, that Trent Broadnax, committed to Duke.
All right, he's back to pass again out of the shotgun. He's going to sling it out there and catches it on about a 2-yard gain, but slung down instantly. Great job, and he's coming up. He's not standing up. The receiver seems to have got shook it up a little bit. They're going to call timeout. We will too. Troup's up 35-34 over Benedictine as we're live in Savannah, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, people. It is a situation now of 35-34, Troup up top, 1 point lead in the third quarter, 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. 2nd down and 8. Benedictine has the ball on the 28-yard line of Troup. They're discussing what their play is going to be. Obviously, they're looking at the defense, and they're making adjustments to that. Let's see what they're going to do.
Tigers coming out in a 4-3 defense. Going to walk the outside linebacker down, Zy Varner. They're going to run the sweep, the jet sweep. And they got the edge on us.
Yeah, he's going to get all the way down to the 10. He's still digging and fighting and make it to the 6-yard line of Troup. Troup had him bottled up. He made the edge and took off.
That's a situation, Coleman. You're in the right defense. You know, you've called the right defense, and we just don't set the edge. We don't keep our outside leverage, and they get around us, and the guy gets a big gain.
Yeah, and LaGrange Grangers have won in back at Callaway Stadium, 30-26. They move on.
Wow, that's fantastic. What a great year for Coach Napier and the Grangers. Toss sweep to the left.
And that's touchdown.
They're going to get it.
All right, it's going to be that kind of night. Benedictine scores, takes the lead back again.
That's number 4, junior Justin Thomas. Just a little, again, they line up in the bunch set, and they run the buck sweep to him around the short side of the field, and he makes his way in the end zone for the Cadets.
All right, that's 40-35, if I'm not mistaken, with extra point to come. And I tell you,
shootout.
This is what it's going to be.
Jeez Louise.
A lot of game to go. All right, here we go. They're going for 2.
Yep.
Under
center. Toss sweep to the right. Just the old 48 pitch sweep, and he gets it in there.
Just no problem. No muss, no fuss. I don't think Troup was ready for that. Well, the one advantage Troup had is taken away by the 2-point conversion. And Benedictine takes the lead, 42-35. We'll be back in 60 seconds as you're listening to Troup Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Kia of LaGrange invites you to come by and experience the next level of versatility. This month's featured car is the 2021 Kia Soul LX. The 21 Kia Soul LX has been completely redesigned on the exterior and interior. You can drive yours off the lot today for only $17,581. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange to test drive the Kia Soul LX and see how it delivers the perfect balance of comfort and style. Kia of LaGrange helps support your local economy. Stock number 112942. See dealer for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Well, I tell you what, back in Troup County, Callaway will move on to the second round of playoffs because of a forfeit. LaGrange moves on to the second round of the playoffs for a win. And Troup is still undecided here in Savannah, Georgia, as Troup right now is 35, Benedictine 42, with 3:21 left to go here in the third quarter. And Benedictine's about to kick off to Troup. Let's see what the Troup Tigers got in store for them this time.
Got Navante Moss and Anthony Ferguson deep. Ferguson takes this one.
He's going to take off flags
everywhere. Get us on a block in the back here.
Yeah, and Benedictine shuts him down. Lot of maroon shirts around that tackle. They do team tackle very well. It's not just me. They really are good at that, right?
Very well coached football team. Very fundamentally sound football team. I think they've had more penalties tonight than they usually do. They're usually very disciplined. So like we said at the beginning of the game, this is going to be a tough out for the Tigers. But the Tigers are hanging in there with them.
Yeah. All right, they're going to back them up. Luckily, the Tigers, didn't matter where they start, they find a way to move down the field. So let's see what they can do here as the chanting continues here from all the faithful of Benedictine.
Senior center Will Cooley's going to snap in out of the shotgun. Teo Todd gives it to Ferguson around the left end. He gets a hole.
Wow.
Well, he's fast.
And he's all the way out to the 42-yard line, almost to midfield. Troup Tigers are rushing back up to the ball. They're not going to take, they're going to go no huddle and get back here and get going. I got to tell you, their running game is impressive.
Yeah, they just ran the ball right there behind Royce White. Like we said, he's going to go to Memphis and play O-line at Memphis next year.
All right.
Here's Ferguson again.
Same play. He's going to get the edge, and he's going to get another 5-6 yards.
Looks like we got some laundry down there, Coleman.
We don't need any laundry. All right, first down and 10. We were going to go to 2nd and 5. Now we got a hold. We're going to bring up 1st and 15. Or 1st and 20. Let's see what they count out for us. Yeah, 1st and 20. That's the kind of thing that Troup doesn't need.
Troup O-line's been doing a great night tonight. We got Royce White at tackle, P.J. Jones at guard, Will Cooley at center, Braxton Truitt at the other guard, Demetrius Hurd at right tackle. The guys have been really blocking really well tonight. Got an unfortunate holding penalty right there.
All right, let's see what they got here for first
same
and
play.
20. Doing the same play. And if it works, keep doing it. That only gets you 5 yards. So now that's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
Just a power running play to the left with a speedy guy, hoping he's going to get the edge, try to get a seal block with the tight end, and got a couple yards there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can come back on this other side of the field to the wide side of the field and run it over here. A.J. Tucker in as the lead blocker. Going to throw it.
Yeah, he's going to turn and try to run it. He's going to get sacked. That's going to bring up now 3rd and 30. And I'm not exaggerating. Well, I'll tell you, that play where it goes back to pass and then takes off running has been very effective. But that time he just could not get away from Benedictine's defensive line. They collapsed on him, and that was the end of that.
Tried to run it back in the flat, and then we tried to drag the tight end across the middle, and they were both covered, so he had to tuck it and run, and the cadets were waiting for him.
All right, here we go. He's going back to pass. Now he's going to take off and run it again and sacked again. Well, that brings up 4th down and 32. So, what a mess. You don't go for this one.
You got to punt this ball here.
And this is not what you want to do. And you really don't fake punt this either because it's so far to go.
He's had a couple, the passing concept there is so late to develop. You can't, they can pin their ear back, come at you. And it's tough. It's tough to block them for that long.
All right, here
Isaac
we go.
Andrews going to punt it here for the Tigers.
Good punt. Nice long all the way back to the 40-yard line.
Return it.
He's gonna dance around, but he's got nowhere to go, and he goes down right there at the 40-yard line.
Good tackle right there. That's Tyson Duncan, the backup quarterback on the tackle, number 12 for Troup.
All right, Benedictine is 42. Troup is 35. 32 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Man, this has gone by so much faster than the other quarters that we have called tonight. So, both teams kind of went from a passing. Well, the Benedictine was pass, then they started running, and the clock's starting to fly now.
Here they're going to come out lined up in the wing T with a single back behind the center. Behind the quarterback. Quarterback's under center. Got a bunch formation to the left. Going to send a guy in motion to the left. Little toss sweep to the left.
Now there you go.
Just had numbers there.
Got a full 8 yards on that play.
Yep.
So 2nd and 1.
Really good play design there, Coleman, where they try to just outnumber you. They get you in a bunch formation there to the left, and then they run it quick pitch, and they got the numbers on you, and they make 8 yards. Quarterback sneak.
There you go, first down. He got it. And that's the end of the third quarter. With your score, Benedictine 42, Troup 35. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. It is Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue in LaGrange has been locally owned since 1945, and they have daily lunch specials for only $7.29, and that includes your drink and dessert. Tuesday night from 5 to close is all-you-can-eat ribs, and Thursday's all-you-can-eat catfish, and with their Brunswick stew, is famous throughout the region. They proudly serve only U.S. farm-raised catfish, so dine in or use a convenient drive-thru Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So come join the crowd at Rogers Barbecue.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with all your home and auto insurance needs.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, it's 42-35. Benedictine on top. Troup had gotten the lead for all of about 2 minutes, and then Benedictine scored and got a step up again, ran for 2. And so now they've got an advantage of 1 point over the Tigers, but, with a touchdown and a point. And so the fourth quarter begins. This is for the whole ball of wax. We've gone through all this tonight to get to hear this last 15 minutes. Let's see what they can do. And I think what a great job at Troup defense. They didn't sack him, but they did tackle him.
Yeah, Grenner did a good job just getting rid of the ball there. And you can see his arm strength right there. They had him dead to rights. He's falling backwards. He still throws the ball about 35 yards to get it out of bounds and save a sack.
All right, they come up to the line of scrimmage, no huddle. Troup Tiger defense is ready to go. Benedictine is moving their plays around a little bit. We've got 2 wide receivers. They hand it off as he comes around, and he gets the edge. But Troup Tigers got him by the uniform and pulls him back, and he gains about 4 yards, 5 yards.
Yeah, a little speed sweep there, Coleman. They send number 1 in motion and hand him the ball out of a double slot formation there.
And we got a timeout. So let's take a timeout as well.
Official timeout.
Benedictine 42, Troup 35. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Troup Sports Network.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Savannah, Georgia. Coach Schweitzer and myself, Coleman Vines, filling in for Greg and Jack. Hopefully they'll be back soon, and our thoughts are with them as they are recovering. And but right now, here is Benedictine handing it off in the backfield, and Troup Tigers come in there and just shut it down.
The old buck sweep right there, quick pitch to the right. Try to get them outnumbered.
Well, that time the Troup Tigers had penetration through that line and was able to shut that down. And now it's 4th down and 7. I think they're going for it. They are going to go for it. They want it. They want to. We were talking earlier about putting it away. That's what they're trying to do right here. And want to go ahead and start getting some distance between Troup and them. Let's see what happens. He's back to pass. He's looking.
Oh, he's going to run it,
and he's not going to make it.
And that's a great stop.
They did a great stop. That's it, and so the Tigers take over on downs. I tell you, that is a big big emotional shift there.
Yeah,
because
sorry, Coleman. Looked like Jordan Adams and Zay Clark on that tackle there. They tackle the quarterback, stop him on 4th down. Sorry.
No, that's straight up. They want to hear from you, not me. So I'd much rather hear the experience. Here we go. Troup Tigers coming around. They got the edge. They're actually coming. Well, they got maybe 1 yard and then got shut down, but still.
Again, that's that power off-tackle running play with Anthony Ferguson running the football there for the Tigers.
And just got a flag.
Penalty.
And the ref was walking up to Benedictine and then threw the flag. So I don't know if somebody on Benedictine said something or Troup was talking. But obviously it was some verbiage that he didn't like. Okay. The guys are jawing at each other. Everybody was socially distanced. Everybody was over 6 feet apart. But obviously whatever they were hurling at each other was unsportsmanlike. And so
doing some talking down there.
So that would be like your first warning.
Yeah. You can ill afford a penalty like that at this point in the game.
All right, here's the Tigers. And handed
put it
off,
on the
ball
ground.
dropped, but he picked it up, and he's still hustling, but he's not going to get more than a couple of yards.
Yeah, I think it was a direct snap.
Well, actually, it's going to be a loss. A loss of 4.
A little bit of a trick play there where the quarterback faked like he got the ball, and we direct snapped it to Marcurius Kelly coming around the left side. Phew, big loss there.
Yeah, so now it's 3rd and 17. I tell you, Tigers got to be moving the other direction. All right, here we go. Going to have to dial up a 20-yard pass play. And he's running for his life back there, trying to find a way to throw it, and it's just not going to have enough time to get it out, and when he does, it's just way overthrown. So the Tigers go 4th down and 20. Not what you want to see after the defense gave you that gift, and it was a gift. They had a chance to get back, score, and keeping the score on your side.
Got to try to stay ahead of the chains here with this offense that we have.
Yeah, I mean, the Tigers were just gashing this bunch. Yep. I don't know if they figured it out or just Troup's doing something different. All right, here comes the punt.
It's Isaac Andrews in to punt for the Tigers. Jordan Adams is his protector back there. They punt it to 1. He touches the ball. He muffed it.
He did, and did
Tyson Duncan tackles him.
And flips him over, head over heels after pulling him down at the 9. Lucky to get that ball back. Yeah. That very well should have been a Troup Tiger ball, but it just...
Where are they spotting the ball here?
What? How in the world? No. They're not doing that.
Wow.
Surely they're not doing that. How can he do that? How would you explain that?
We tackled the guy at the 8-yard line, and they put the ball on the 14-yard line.
Well, the coaches are not screaming about it, and the players are not screaming about it, so we must have missed something.
I don't know what they're thinking there. It's a good tackle by Tyson Duncan, though. Again, the backup quarterback on the tackle. It's a design quarterback run here by the Cadets, and we stuff them.
Yeah. That's one thing he's so far not been able to do is run.
The guy's not really a runner, really.
No, he kind of lumbers. He doesn't take off. And but he can throw it. I give him that.
Spread formation out of the shotgun now for Benedictine. He's going to sling it.
Yeah, there you go. And he's got a wide open man in the 20, 21, and out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Very efficient. Good throw and catch there. Guy's just in rhythm. You know, he's got great footwork. Gets back there, fires the ball out real quick, gets the ball out of his hand real quick.
Once again, LaGrange High School wins 30-26 over Hempstead. And here's the play back here as the running back goes up the middle and gets...
Oh, that's a block in the back.
And
they didn't call it. Oh, yeah, they got it.
All right, they got it. And, of course, he not only is there a block in the back, he ran off 20 yards.
Yeah, he did a good job there. It's a little zone read, and he pulled the ball. The quarterback pulls the ball, goes around the left end, gets a big gain, but then somebody on the edge for them. I think it was 44 blocked in the back, so they're going to bring that one back.
Yeah. All right, they're going to, let's see, here comes the ref's call. And blindside block offense, that's 15 yards.
That's a big variety.
And they're going to back them up, and that's what Troup needs. You know, this game went from just a can't stop anybody to penalty village. Or you know, I got to tell you, everybody's been playing behind the chains here in the second half. I guess that's pretty much where I'm going with this. Because it has not been the clean first half that we enjoyed in the first one. All right, he hands it off. He's trying to find the edge, and boom! Oh man, they knocked the stew out of him. He still kept on running upright. Impressive.
Yeah, just a zone read to the right hand
side. And he ain't getting up. Yeah, he took a hit, and I figured he got hurt. And yeah, he's struggling to stand. That was a vicious hit. That was the Benedictine player that I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's LaShawn Brooks, their leading rusher.
Yeah, he's up walking now, but he's still limping. Troup put a lick on him. All right, he's back to pass to downfield. Beautiful catch, throw and catch. And he's still running around at the 35, 36, 37-yard line. And it looks like he might be hurt. No?
Boy, we broke on that ball, Coleman. I thought we were going to get a pick there.
All right, first down for Benedictine. We get them caught up. And you know what? We had them first and 30 and can't close the deal. They get the first down.
This guy's good. This guy can sling it.
All right, here they go. I'm going to go back to the passing game. Going to hand it off, though, up the middle. Go nowhere. Zero progress. Maybe even lost a yard for Benedictine. Troup Tigers defense did well there.
Yeah, that's their backup running back, number 8, Jonathan Middleton. In there for Brooks, who's on the sideline still.
All right, coming back up to the line with no huddle.
I think they're going to try to spread us out here.
Yeah.
And run. Yeah.
They're going to go back to pass, and man alive, what a run.
There's a pick. Oh, we almost had it.
Yeah, that was an almost interception there. The Troup Tigers had, and the quarterback giving his people a tongue lashing.
That's outside linebacker number 4, Zy Varner on the coverage. Almost undercuts the guy, comes up with the pick, and does not hold on to the football.
Well, obviously, Benedictine felt that one of the receivers were not where they were supposed to be because he was telling them about it. So, and that's another thing. They look calm, cool, and now here in the fourth quarter, we're starting to see some chinks in the coolness armor for Benedictine.
Going to come out in the shotgun with 2 receivers to the left. They got an isolation on number 3, and we got him covered.
Yeah. I got to tell you, they're looking kind of frustrated right now.
It's good coverage there on broadnecks by Sir Morgan, our cornerback.
And Benedictine's quarterback's like really slapping his hands and talking to players and kind of, you know, I don't know if he's trying to get them all hyped up or if he's giving them grief. But either way, it's fourth down, and they got to punt it. Man alive, what happened to the unstoppable offenses? They have gone away.
Nick Dillon, 31, the senior punter's in the game for the Cadets to punt it away. Been a busy guy tonight. Done all the kicking duties for Benedictine. We almost blocked that one.
I sure did. And oh, my gosh, no. Troup fumbled the ball, and I think Benedictine has it on the 1-yard line. It is a mass craziness of pile.
They're saying Troup ball on the 1.
Troup ball on the 1. We are so lucky to get that. So lucky. The fans here for Benedictine feel like they're being robbed. But, I mean, to tell you, what a mess. He was eyeing that ball into his hands, and it just went right through him and started rolling straight for the end zone.
That's 30. Andrew Townsend, he's a defensive back and wide receiver. Normally a very sure-handed guy. That's why he's back there. We're going to start in our end zone now.
All right, Troup Tigers get 3, 4, 5 yards, so come out 2nd and 5 on the 5.
Zone read to the right to Devontae Moss.
So everything's got to be positive yards, Troup. 6 minutes left to go in the game. 42-35. Benedictine on top. Troup Tigers run around the end here, and they're still digging, still fighting. No whistles being blown, and they fight all the way to a first down. And the fans here for Benedictine are not happy about that. They felt the whistle should have been blown.
That's Marcurius Kelly again on the end around. And they got in a scrum there, and they just pushed the pile.
All right, here we go. Troup Tigers sitting at the 9-yard line. Hand the ball up the middle and gets the first down and more. Not much more, but a little more.
Devontae Moss on the quick hitter there.
5 minutes left to go in the game. And this is it. I mean, if you're going to win this game, you got to get a score right here.
You got to drive it down here and score.
And preferably eat up 5 minutes of clock in the process. All right. Back to pass. He's looking. He throws it. Caught. That's going to be out at the 30-yard line. Big deal for Tigers. Another first down.
That's tight end number 16, Jake Lane, on the catch there. Good throwing catch there.
All right, under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half, or the end of the second half. The game. All right, here we go. Handoff. And he's going around the end, but gets nothing. Stopped him after a 1-yard gain. I mean, that play has been 100 yards or no yards.
Yeah, it's just a power play. We're pulling a guard there, lead blocker.
And the fans are all getting all hyped up around us.
I mean, if you look at Benedictine, they are not thinking we're throwing the ball. They got everybody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, and we back up to throw it.
And then he's off to the races. Quarterbacks take off and run, and he's going to get almost a first down. He almost got sacked, turned it into a 9-yard gain. Well done.
He's very elusive.
I tell you, Benedictine has kept him pretty closed up here in the second half, but that time they let him get out of containment and makes a 9-yard gain.
It's freshman Teo Todd, the number 1 freshman rusher in the nation, at quarterback for the Tigers.
Quick handoff up the middle and nothing. Got nothing. So it's now 4th and 2. 4th and 2. We're going to go for it, I'm sure, because it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. They got to go for it. This is the game right here. Good grief.
Got to get this here.
Yeah. Crowd is getting nuts.
Got a lead blocker. A.J. Tucker's in there at lead blocker. Oh, we hand it right off.
Yeah, and
he's got to drive his feet.
I don't think he made it. Oh, they did make it.
They did. They're moving the chains.
Wow. It was close. Not close enough to do a measurement, but it was not it was not obvious.
Coach Max out on the field, pumped up. We better watch we don't get a penalty here.
Yeah, we can't afford any more penalties. All right, 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. Troup trying to make it to the 50, trying to make it to the end zone. Let's see what they do.
A.J. Tucker in at running back now. Quarterback's going to keep it.
And he's going to get 5-6 yards straight up the middle. Troup's not even trying to show pass right now. We're going to force the issue. We're going to run it. Benedictine's player lost his helmet coming off the field. Another player coming in for them. Going to have to sit out a snap for losing his helmet.
Got A.J. Tucker in the game as lead blocker. Devontae Moss going to get the handoff. He's got a hole.
Big run up the sideline. Gets about 5-6 yards and a first down. But you say we got a penalty or no penalty? No penalty. We are at the 48-yard line of Troup, trying to cross the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. 2:21 left to go in the game. 42-35. Troup behind, but trying to get the lead. All right, ran up the middle. Nothing there. Gets about 1 yard.
Zone read, and the quarterback kept it that time to the left side.
Troup takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. Benedictine 42, Troup 35. 2:12 left to go in this game. You're listening to the Eagle Sports Network.
You You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
Well, Greg Hicks asked all the great questions, asked me how many timeouts are left. Troup has 2 timeouts. Benedictine has 3. Thank you, Greg, for keeping up with us, and I appreciate him not bashing how my broadcasting skills have been tonight. He's just been giving positive information. Uh-oh, Troup's in trouble. They're about to snack him. He fires it off. He slings it downfield, and got a receiver down there, so that was perfect play, considering you're about to be sacked, throwing the ball away like that.
Did a good job getting rid of the football.
So now it's 3rd and 10. It would have been 3rd and 16 if he hadn't have thrown it away. Oh my gosh, 10 yards. Well, I guess it's 2 down territory. Let's see what they can do. It's time to get some positive yards. Dropping back to pass. He's looking, throwing. Incomplete.
Oh, they got a flag here.
Where's the flag?
Wow. I think they're going to call.
Well, Troup had plenty of time. Oh, no, holding on Benedictine.
I think they're going to call 3 for holding.
Wow. All right. That's exactly what they're doing. First down. Wow, that's
Trent Broadnax. Jake Lane was coming out of his break, and he held on to his jersey.
Well, I got to tell you, the refs.
That's a big break right there.
The refs are paying back some of the calls that we've questioned earlier. It's balancing out, and that's the way it should work. All right.
We got a wheel route here to the right.
And he's in deep trouble. He's running around and finally gets tackled back 2 yards short of the line of scrimmage. So he's down at the 45-yard line. So now it's second and, well, it's more than that, 2nd and 15. Troup County calls another timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. Benedictine 42, Troup 35, fourth quarter, 1:53 left to go in the game. Troup's driving, trying to get this game back on their side. It's Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, it's 1:53 left to go in this game. Benedictine 42, Troup 35. Troup has the ball on the 46-yard line, 2nd down, and here comes the play. Snap straight back to him. He takes off running around the end, and they get 2 yards. If that brings up 3rd down and 14.
Just a design quarterback run. Power football, sweep to the right, quarterback sweep to the right, and nothing doing for the Tigers.
Only 1 timeout left for the Tigers. Clock is spinning. They got to hurry. All right, he's going to go back to pass. They're going to chunk it downfield, and it is caught. No, dropped. Well played by Benedictine. Good coverage.
Pass intended for tight end Jake Lane.
4th down and 14. This is the game again. Man, the Tigers need to pull this off. They have fought so hard in this game. Benedictine has fought hard too.
Yep. This is the ball game here, 4th and 14.
But no team should have to lose like they did last week and 2 weeks in a row.
Heartbreakers.
All right, here we go. Troup Tigers sitting at the 45-yard line. 4th down. Drop back to pass. They're going to take off running. He's running. No, he's in trouble. He's running around trying to find something to work. Now he's got positive yards, and he's going to get tackled right there, and that's going to be the game.
That's going to do it, Coleman.
Yeah, that's it. A minute left to go in the game. Benedictine has outlasted the Tigers. And, my gosh, Tigers fought hard. Really thought they were going to pull this out. They kept getting so close on pulling it all together. Benedictine's just a good team.
Yeah.
Like Carver last week, just a good team. And you can't get behind good teams. And you can't.
Well, I think
Tigers can't hold their heads down because they've
looking
played
at
some great teams.
Looking at the Benedictine sideline, we gave them all they can handle.
Oh, they're beaten up.
Yep, they're beat up.
Cairo will be sending us a thank you letter.
They're going to take a knee here and try to run the clock.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm sure Troup will take a timeout. At least I presume they will. Well, maybe Troup won't take a timeout. All right. I guess they figure there's nothing they can do. 47 seconds left to go in the game. Benedictine 42, Troup 35. Well, Coach Schweitzer, well of a ball game. Well worth the trip up here. If you weren't here, you missed out.
Definitely a shootout for sure. But great effort on both sides of the field tonight. Benedictine Cadets and Troup Tigers. The kids played their hearts out.
Yeah, there you go. And I think it is going to do it. 19. Well, no, they called a timeout. All right, well, let's take a timeout too. Benedictine 42, Troup 35. Last 19 seconds after this break. You're listening to Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. This is Rob Smith from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we are honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 28th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online at glennsmith.com, Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, 19 seconds left to go here in this game. Troup Tigers have battled, fought, scratched, got the lead at one point, thought that they had it under control. Benedictine flexed their muscles, got the lead back, and Troup had a shot to carry it down the field and win the game, but it just wasn't to be. Last snap of the game, one knee. And then 17, 16, 15, 14. That's going to wrap this game up. No more timeouts for the Troup Tigers. Benedictine runs out on the field, celebrating a big victory. Troup Tigers beat them up. They're going to be sore tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if some players are going to be not 100% by next week. This has been one hard-hitting ball game.
Hard-hitting, hard-fought football game. You feel real bad for the seniors that it's their last game. That's the worst part about the playoffs is the team that loses. It's those seniors' last high school football game. So you kind of feel for the seniors on the Troup side. And here's some guys coming over to shake hands on the Troup side. Just a class act here, shaking hands at the end. And it's a hard-fought football game. Whale of a ball game. You got your money's worth.
Yeah, without a doubt. It was the first half was 100% excitement, adrenaline from beginning to end in the first half. Second half got a little dirty at times, and not dirty as in playing bad, just not clean football. And then in the fourth quarter, it got back to excitement, and just Troup Tigers just couldn't pull off one more drive, and Benedictine wins 42-35. We'll come back and wrap it up here in just a second. As we're live in Savannah, Georgia, as Benedictine moves on to Cairo, Troup Tigers will find their way down 85. You keep it right here. It's Eagle 102.3.
Kia of LaGrange invites you to come by and experience the next level of versatility. This month's featured car is the 2021 Kia Soul LX. The 21 Kia Soul LX has been completely redesigned on the exterior and interior. You can drive yours off the lot today for only $17,581. Stop by 1217 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange to test drive the Kia Soul LX and see how it delivers the perfect balance of comfort and style. Kia of LaGrange helps support your local economy. Stock number 112942. See dealer for complete details.
A Southern tradition since 1945, that's Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House. You can find them at 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange. So when you're ready for lunch, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., come to Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for meat, 2 vegetables, and a bread, dessert, and drink for only $7.29. That's a big lunch for a small price. So when you're ready for a delicious barbecue and only U.S. farm-raised catfish, make your way to 117 New Franklin Road in LaGrange for Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House for a great meal.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Troup Tigers high school football.
All right, Benedictine 42, Troup 35. I'm already tired of saying that score. Tigers came out, played a well of a ball game. First half looked like it was going to get out of control fast. They found themselves. They got it back in control, fought their way back, took the lead in the third quarter. Thought that that was going to be the big change. Of course, you told me that it's a long ways from here. Don't get too excited. And sure enough, Benedictine fought their way back, and the Tigers did have a chance. And honestly, that's all you can ask for, to have a chance to win the game. They had the ball at the 1-yard line and started to move it down the field. And if they could just have found a way to get to that end zone, we could have had a very different ending, but didn't work out that way.
Yeah, my hat goes off to Benedictine. They had a great game plan tonight, and they executed very well. Quarterback can really sling it around, and we had a tough time stopping their passing attack for sure. Coach Kendall just walked by us as we were leaving here, and you think about all the hours these guys put in, the coaching staff, to the trainers. If you've ever coached football, you just know that it's a heartbreaking experience when you lose this last game and you're done for the season, because you've just poured your entire life into it. You don't really ever come home during football season, and so to see them walk out of the booth here, and still with their heads up, and gave us the high five, and just a class act. Both sides of the field tonight. Both of these teams played with a lot of class. Great to see high school athletics being conducted the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I tell you, Coach G, I remember hanging out with him when he first came, and the season wasn't going so hot, and he was telling me that I just don't know how much longer they're going to let me stick around, and I said, Coach, I said every week or better. You might not see it, but for me, I see it when I see it. It's amazing how much you have improved this team every week. Don't fret. You're going, it's all going to be good. And then, after that, you're expecting. You've gone from, oh my gosh, will we get back? Now you just expect them to be good every year. And this is where we were this year. And I thought, that they would come out and have it all figured out at the first snap. And it doesn't always work out that way. You got a freshman quarterback who's gone from struggling to now commanding a team against the number 3 of the number 5 team in the state, and almost beats both of them.
Yeah, playing 14-year-old freshman playing big boy football, with some of the best football teams in the state of Georgia, which, for my money, it's some of the best high school football you can find around. So, just real proud of the guys, and just real proud of really both teams, the way they conducted themselves tonight. Great football game. Great to see, like I said, high school athletics being competed at this level.
And another thing about this game, it wasn't one personal foul that was against a player because they were being uncool. The only ones we had was one from Coach G who got so upset, and he was legit. And then I think we had something when a player hit another one. There was
a spearing call.
But it was everything else. Well, no, we did have the one where they were talking to each other. But other than that, and that was at 6 feet distance. So everybody was good sportsmanship all the way across. Other than somebody was asking about where they were going to eat later, and the ref thought that was uncool. So,
well, Coleman, listen, I've really enjoyed it. I really thank you for having me, and fantastic job that you do for our local teams in Troup County, and really appreciate you guys at the Eagle and covering our games.
Well,
we really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure, and gosh, we've been doing it for so long, and of course, I've enjoyed working with you and having a chance to. We've never called a game together, and I'm glad I had that privilege of doing that.
It was fun.
I do this once every 5 years, and if I need to or not. So it's always been a lot of fun, and we look forward to next week's game with Troup and Callaway. And sadly, Troup won't be there, but they'll be reloading, getting ready for next year, and we know the Tigers are going to be a little bit better next year than this year, and that might be all it takes to get to that state final game. So we'll see how it goes. Once again, Benedictine 42, Troup 35. Thank you, Coach Schweitzer, for being with us tonight, and I've enjoyed hanging with you tonight as well. And I also want to mention to Jack and Greg, look forward to y'all being back in the booth very soon as well. All right, folks, it is Eagle Sports. We'll see you back here on the radio again soon.
On Main Street in downtown Roanoke. We are pecan headquarters. We sell good local pecans starting at $1.99 per pound. We also have fabulous pecans shipped in from South Georgia, still in the shell, machine cracked, or already picked out and ready to eat. If you have pecans, bring them to ML Aubrey and our machines will crack your pecans. We even have a pecan sheller to make your job easier. If you live out of the area, just tell us and we will try to crack and shell your pecans while you're in town. We still crack